the logistics as to why there is snow inside the specific tavern, but there is, and it would be festive for the mood. Yeah, and I hope everyone enjoys this very nice.
Took like a long time to set up. I got it at least.
I thought it would be fitting for the mood. Yeah, I think we need a new roof. We definitely need some work in this tavern, but for now, for the month, for the season, we'll let the snow fall, and we're both wearing our sweaters. Try to stay
Hello, everyone.
in this little tavern.
The finishing one.
But yes. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone has had a great rest of their November and December. And we do have plenty of exciting announcements and things to go over today. But first of all, just want to wish everyone a marvelous Monday. And then as previously shown in the trailers, we do hope everyone enjoyed the debut and surprise of EX Millard last week with his buffs. And EX Lumis. And then we also had Elite Training come out last week, and we have seen a lot of people do their attempts at that. And I do know the enemy for that is very HP heavy. I brought it down to 70% myself with my own account after 3 attempts, and still got many more attempts to do.
This is fine for now.
That is fun, but also we'll be doing just one attempt on stream today, and we're gonna see how much HP we can knock off. Hopefully, we won't have a party member be wiped out in the first turn. That's all I'm hoping for. That's all.
Okay.
It's been rough. Yeah. If you don't get the right amount
I
of
didn't come to a silence from this guy yet. Not yet.
I've had party members be wiped out like very.
But the thing is, I was like,
but the last time
I was sleeping until like around like 3:40, and then I woke up, and then I was like I was like rushing to try to set it 7 times.
So at least I lived.
I barely managed to do the string setup in time.
In 2 turns. Congrats.
Although one thing though is that
we do have
my OBS updated, so I feel like the chat from where I viewed it, it's like the chat slightly feel a bit different. I guess like
I still need to,
usually before the text is like has a more black highlight to it, but now from my screen it doesn't. It look a bit different. The chat box.
Thanks to Crafty Kate Hunts. So that's been nice. Like I don't have any characters that actually need XP anymore, basically.
I need to be like Dan, for real.
until I burn them up more levels with gold guide stones, that is. But yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice. The Crafty Kate hunts have been really nice. And then as you guys may saw, we'll also talk about it a little bit more just a bit during
so you've been around Discord and Reddit, you will probably come across some leak
today, and we do have the job.
So you know,
Thief and Dancer.
But it's a leak about who is this week unit.
So thank you for everyone that's entered, and we'll go over that. But that's actually gonna last for 3 weeks, through the end of this month. So there is a good amount of time to enter for that. But do know that we do have a new race, and we'll go over all that in general. So some very fun stuff. Yes. No, like we usually do get like at least 100, 200 entries. I think our first day on average for our races. So it's always nice to see. I do know like this race needed a lot more setup, but yeah, it is pretty impressive. We already do have 100 entries so far. The Crafty Kate hunts, they will end, I believe. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think today's the last day for them. I think they end tomorrow. But yeah. So yeah, if you haven't done them, do them today. Just to make sure that you get that extra XP if you haven't done them.
This game is an auto battle game. We already got auto battle in JP
though. Before we head
though.
on to our menu today and everything else, we do want to remind everyone, and you guys might have saw that we.
And I only mostly use auto battle to like farm for the enemy, so. Hopefully that's not from my side. If it was from my side, that would be problematic. Let's see. The Wi-Fi is still intact. I guess everything is still fine then.
And in game earlier today, but we do just want to remind everyone that data mining.
Also, you missed nothing. Don't worry.
Promotion of data mining on social media, Reddit, and Discord does break the terms of service for Octopath COTC. And so the act of this can result in your account being permanently banned. Just as a reminder, both Limit and I have the ability to report any accounts that we do see promote an act of doing so. So we just please ask that everyone does comply to the terms of services for Octopath COTC and continues to enjoy the game as intended.
I don't know why it's like Square so strict about the data mining, honestly.
It does break terms of service, so it's very important that we don't see that happening. And as noted, we can report any accounts that are doing that and spreading information.
Because like knowing the character, like know who is for next week does help, but sadly I guess that's not against the rule.
Thank you for everyone that is that does enjoy the game as intended. And
but I like when anything coming out, they win a Christmas surprise.
So yes, Officer Dan and Officer Limit. So with that being said though, look, I just said it. With that being said, we can head into our menu. So as you guys can see, today is our December 11th special.
We have just come out with something crazy like the early EX Crim now.
Here in chat. And
it's not the only thing I can think this is like
faulty roof. That's
let's see.
But it's the right
Lavina and Alrix is still. So we still need. Next for Memoirs is still Lavina and Alrix.
So
Leon and Tatlock is also close, and Bachelor Erica is also not far off in the future.
We'll preview new content, and then I, with my own account, will be featuring guides for EX Millard and
I have no idea what the way we should do. I like knowing things.
And Limit will also be guiding, so fingers crossed that for once, maybe Limit could get the Traveler before I do.
Give me your energy, please.
So, for anyone that would like to guide along with us, feel free to. But yes, I have not done any guidances. I've held off on any guidances for EX Millard or EX Lumis. And so we will definitely make sure that we get EX Millard. And if we do get EX Lumis on the way too, fingers crossed, I would very much appreciate it. I also, this will be showing off my account in general. So for those who want to see my progress and the travelers I do have, I will share all of that with you, so you can look forward to that. We're going to do the dev build first and showcase our new content, and then we'll switch over to my account as a fun way to show it off, because I think the last time I showed off my account was in August.
We know things are way in advance already because of JP. But you don't know the order they arrive in.
Pixelated drinks?
Like, we still haven't gotten in Alana or Lavina yet.
Let's manifest some 5 stars for Limit. Let's manifest it. Let's manifest it.
Please.
And then, as usual, we'll be rolling the dice. And then we'll review our roadmap.
I'm surprised Square was so strict on TOS though, because the thing that got leaked, right, is already in the file in the update. It's not like some distant character from the future where it's not even in the data yet. Like, if anyone has any skill to data mine a game, it doesn't even have to be Discord. Let's say like some other person individually know how to data mine, right? Then they at least like know what's coming already because it's already in the data of the update. So
feel free to join along if you'd like to. The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit.
It's not that harmful anyway. We just did this a long time ago, but I guess they changed the rule.
So yes, we can head into our very first slide. And so, as you guys may notice, EX Millard came out last week, and EX Millard came with his bag many great global exclusive buffs.
I got to what's probably coming, but if you guys want to talk about it, I don't.
So,
well, the thing is...
and so we brought many notable exclusive buffs in this bag. And since we were unable to show this in our previous stream,
I kind of publicly streamed this, so I would just say it. I could kind of also get in trouble, so I'll try not to say it publicly.
I just want to let you know everything that has changed.
But if you just spend some time on Discord and Reddit, you will probably find out who it is.
That's been added. And so we'll go a little bit into the details about his skills and let you guys know what has changed from the JP version to the global version. So, as noted, EX Millard got a new support skill. Bestower Bearer will grant all allies, excluding EX Millard, HP barrier at the beginning of the battle, with potency 15% of EX Millard's max HP, and this does not stack. In addition, he did also receive a new battle skill. Sacred Knight Spirit will raise physical attack and elemental attack of the entire front row by 15% for 2 turns, and it'll raise damage by 15% for 2 turns.
I don't think we'll get announced any here anyway.
If the target is granted HP barrier.
It was like
then for
since
his
the
battle
leak
skill,
was from
Sacred
the
Knight's
patch, right? It's from the same
Celebration,
update. It was the same update we got
this will
last
grant
week.
an
Then we're
ally
probably getting
HP
character
barrier,
this week.
potency
Then
35% of EX Millard's max HP, and does not stack, and raises physical defense and elemental defense by 30%. And then additionally, at max boost, it will reduce damage taken from some attacks.
oh, speaking of which, I'm excited for this month because next week for JP. Wait, no, Magnolia was this week in JP. So in 2 more weeks there will be the new arena, the Mugati Cup. So I want to try that on stream too. Like we haven't got a new arena in a while, so I'm excited for it. First, Celestia arena also.
Was raised from 20%.
I have always had the doubt whether you play Ian or only in JP.
The max boost effect was also added. So there's
I
actually some
only
pretty
mostly
significant
play
changes to that skill
JP.
specifically.
I still log into Ian to get my rubies and stuff, but I barely play Ian anymore. I only like play it when there's like a new story drop, so I can like understand the story.
I do know a lot of people did agree.
Louis Gloria, a character from Bravely Default 2. I just won that JP got 3 stars and Nicola and going on, I think, for another Ian class. Yeah, we also got a free cat too. But I guess Pet isn't in the end yet, so...
I'd love to hear. If anyone got EX Lumis too.
I think JP will get a triple banner with Tissue, and so I think... I doubt it. We only got Magnolia this week.
Just want to detail
we got
more of his skills.
Gloria and Ring about 2 weeks ago, and then Magnolia this week. So Tissue and Set are probably not arriving here until like a 3rd round of Bravely Default.
At max boost, the skill will restore BP increased to 4.
And on the roadmap,
so
like, we're getting a new banner every 2 weeks, right? Then in the next 2 weeks, it's probably not going to be Bravely Default anymore, because the arena, the new arena is in the next 2 weeks. And arrive with the new arena, I will assume also a new Celestia unit, so...
You got 2 Eleanors and 1 Chloe from the Millard. Nice. Eleanor is a good dancer. And Chloe's a great hunter.
What do you mean, why the heck would I play Ian? I play because I still don't fully understand the story from playing JP. So
and friends are enjoying the 5-hit bonus.
And like there's some memoir that I want to read, but I can't read them in JP as well. I do understand some Japanese, but not all of them. So I just like do it for the story.
It's confirmed, right? She's behind Millard in the artwork, right?
Wait,
it's pretty identifiable for red coat.
Nicola? Wait, talking about Nicola.
I do really love when you look at the asset artwork. There is a lot of details that you can pick up on if you do look a little bit.
And also, okay, stop guessing. I saw you guessing in the chat. Okay, like
yeah,
even if you guess the right answer, I still won't answer it.
Primrose A1 gang, yo. Okay, I see you.
Nothing just another one of the skills right here. Heal and triple Ice Storm will deal elemental ice damage to all foes 3 times with a potency of 80, and restore HP of the entire front row, potency of 90. This buff specifically was pretty nice. The amount of hits for the skill was increased from 1 to 3. So it's no longer just like a single hit, but it now hits 3 times. And it's a nice AoE damage attack for ice, and also it heals. So that's one of my favorite skills of his kit specifically. And then we do also have, it's not here on the slide, but we also have Sacred Knight's Radiance that sees EX Millard acts faster during his turn and grants an ally, excluding himself, HP barrier. The opponent sees 10% of the user's max HP and does not stack.
I know what about Lumis, because at least out of the 2 Christmas unit, Lumis was the better one. Lumis C play because 5-hit bow is still 5-hit AoE bow is still like a bad thing. Like we still have most 4-hit AoE bow, so 5-hit AoE bow is still like
and it raises physical defense.
Not like a common thing yet. So Lumis is okay.
Added to this ultimate, including the fact that EX Millard will act faster when using it. In addition, the potency was raised from 40% to 50%. And the raise in physical defense...
This 64 for Prim and missed out. Going to have to use selector for her, I guess.
Quite a bit there too. Yeah. And then as noted here, the Hollow Travelers, EX Millard and EX Lumis, and their guidances will be available from the 6th until the 27th. So they're available for 3 weeks. And that first week is almost done. But they'll still be around for 2 more weeks for anyone that's interested in guiding for EX Millard and EX Lumis. And as
so how often eventually go to level 4? They will. When the Store of All Chapter 7 arrive, you will get it to level 4.
And then with our dev build, we also do have EX Millard and EX Lumis to show off in gameplay.
Indeed.
Yes. Speaking of 3 weeks and time to do things, I'm gonna hand it over to Limit here to briefly talk about the new race that we dropped. earlier today.
Of course. So, as you guys have noticed, this morning we launched the Thief and Dancer training race. We hope everyone is looking forward to putting their thieves and dancers to the test with this job training race. We previously did a job training race for scholars and apothecaries earlier this year, and now it is the thieves and dancers' turn for the challenge. So, to achieve tier 1 for the race, you have to complete.
Wait a minute, I just realized something.
To achieve tier 2 for the race, you have to complete.
So JP got JP right for another Eden got Nicola and Size for free, and also another Eden cat named Varo. So
or dancer training for the job training race.
Maybe hopefully Ian get them another day, because if Ian doesn't get like the same thing that JP got, right, then it means that JP got an exclusive cat that Ian will never get. So they have to get the cat one day from another Eden.
As long as you pick one of those two.
But if not, then I guess Ian will never get the collab cat then.
Individual rewards for the race.
And the job training race, Thief and Dancer, will be available from today until January 1st, 12 p.m. PST. This means you will have nearly 3 weeks to enter and complete the Thief and Dancer training towers. And to note, the entry period will be open for a few hours after both towers officially close in-game, in case anyone still needs to submit their entry after their closure.
Yeah, so to note, I believe the tower will actually close at 2 a.m.
From a lot, yes, on Yellow Single.
Pacific time. But we are keeping it open till 12 p.m., which is noon PST time. So there will be a decent amount of time that you can still submit your video entry if you record it, even though the towers will not be available anymore for a few hours after that. It's also because we do have to close the race. We do have to close the format ourselves at a reasonable time that we can close it, because we do have to close it ourselves. So it just makes sense to keep it open a little bit longer. So just knowing that. But yeah, you do have until noon Pacific time on January 1st, 2024 to enter for the race.
Indeed. Oh, and as always, be sure to fill out the form properly for your entry to be valid, and we hope that you all have fun taking on the race. But don't forget to also help the community missions by sharing the race on our various socials. So Twitter, Facebook,
Yeah.
But yeah, regarding races as a whole, though, there are two important things we also did want to remind everyone about. Regarding when rewards are delivered for races, we would like to remind everyone that the delivery date is provided in the in-game notice for that race. So, for instance, for those who are wondering, the Read 2 Cup race rewards will be delivered on December 20th, and the job training race rewards will be delivered on January 24th. We have seen an influx of players posting on the community Reddit and Discord saying they haven't received the rewards or asking when they're going to be delivered. To help the community mods and other community members from having to answer these questions constantly and giving them major headaches, we'd like to remind everyone this information will always be available in the in-game notices to read and look at. A reminder, as always, that reading is fundamental, and it helps both me and you and everyone around you. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. As a reminder, as Limit just said, reading is fundamental. So please do look out for the in-game notices. And if you do have any questions about the race, even after the race is ended, do know that in-game notice is always available for you to check. You just have to scroll down. But yeah, we definitely want to help out the mods for Reddit and Discord, because we have seen some of them be a little exhausted having to continuously answer these questions. And I do know like a lot of people ask these questions and are just unaware that other people have been asking these questions a lot. But yeah, we do want to just make it publicly known to everyone that the delivery date for all the races that we do is always noted in in-game notice, and you can always find that information in in-game notice. So just put it out there, just so you don't have to put it out on Reddit and Discord and have the same mod have to answer the question for the fourth time.
That is something I do notice, not just in COTC, but across many things too.
Just want to put out that PSA.
People sometimes just don't like reading. They just don't like reading, hence why visual is always better. So if you put a text, right, even with detailings, everything, they're just gonna, they're just not gonna read it sometimes.
Give them a little nudge in
It's the same case in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like this. There's a joke in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like saying player do not read, so...
Yes. The real meta is reading. The real meta.
Yes.
they know how to read.
Yeah, but people don't like to read, though.
Notices are really nice.
So many people don't like to read. That's not just a COTC problem. That's a problem across many things. People just don't like to read in general.
Just put it out there.
But yes, secondly, we also did want to make mention that when filling out the form, please, and this is more of a recent thing, so it's not really that big of a deal, but please make sure that you are entering for the correct tier. We have seen, as of late, several people entering with a tier 3 video entry, for example, but on the actual form, they have it entered in as a tier 1 or a tier 2. So to guarantee that you receive the correct
So
amount of
Barcelona
rupees,
next. I'm
do
not
make sure that
worried
you're
much,
entering for
but
the correct
still.
tier before finishing the form.
If they're doing dual
Everything
banner,
you
then
need to know about the tiers
I
is
look out for
written
New
within the
Year.
form and
Marshall
on the
should.
in-game notice.
Marshall was for the second year anniversary.
So yeah, just as noted too, just always make sure that you have all the information filled out when you do complete the form and do fill it out.
The question is,
Do know
Bachelor
that you can
or
go
Erica
back and
first?
edit
Because
it
if
as long as
Bachelor
the
is an
form is still
anniversary
open.
unit, right? So
you
Ian
can
anniversary
always
is like
double
end of
check, like, if you
January,
entered,
so
like today for today's race,
So-
you can still check back before the race ends. to make sure
probably
that your
Bachelor is
entry
end of next
is
month.
put in
But then what would
properly, so like
Erica
that.
be?
But,
After
yeah, just
Bachelor,
make sure that you are
February, I
entering for
guess.
the right tier, because you don't want to receive 100 rubies for your tier 3 entry because you labeled as tier 1. So make sure that you're also entering for the right tier.
Maybe they want less rewards. I mean, I guess if that's how they want to do it, because they'll get it.
Yes. Listen, read in is the meta along with entering for the right tier. That's also the meta. That's the meta of Octopath COTC.
And yes, tier 3 means that's the most amount of rewards that you will get. Tier 1 is the least amount that you will get. And 2 is in the middle.
We still check the tiers regardless of the fact, and Limit can speak to that. So, for instance, if your video is actually tiered 1 and you do enter for tier 3, we will correct that and we will note that that you entered for the wrong tier.
If anyone should have gotten an EX form by
we just
now,
wanna
it
make sure
should
those
be
who are
her.
actually submitting tier
Who is
3
her?
entries, that they are actually submitting for tier 3 entries and not another tier.
And also, we haven't gotten an EX unit in a while. I was thinking like maybe they stopped doing that after Hanet.
But with that being said, should we take a look at our very first trailer?
Oh, is it her?
Good.
Is it the one that got leaked?
Technically, there hasn't been anything new yet. We just recapped the race that we dropped today, and then we also talked about EX.
Viola, she's very popular.
EX Lumis.
That is true. We haven't got Viola yet.
Stream right now. You haven't missed any new announcements yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you're going to miss one if you're not here within the next 30 seconds. So let's go. Let's go into our very first trailer for today.
Yay, new stuff. Finally. Edited Elixir. Still, Lavina's forgotten though.
この私を呼びつけるとは大した度胸だな。出撃だ。共に守るべきもの。
Oh, wait, Leon is right there! Leon is right there! Leon is right there!
練習するのだ。
Wait, Leon is right there! You guys saw that, right, Leon?
世界の厳しさを教えてやれ。未来のために。
I guess Leon now tricks then.
グランポートの一瞬にかけて。散れ。もらった。
Wappa is still Wappa. That's still the same. No change to Alrix.
最大の守りなり。者ども構え。
Maybe it's Lavina Basho. It's the family banner.
怒りを上げろ。出航だ。
Oh, Leon is there. They spoiled Leon in their own trailer.
Yes. So as you guys can see, Our Lady of Grandport has arrived and will be making their way on Wednesday. So definitely see some excitement there. So yes, we can confirm our very next traveler Memories is here with Alrix. The commander of the Great Orsterian Navy and ruler of Grandport is here and will be making our debut as a playable character this Wednesday. Your rubies. So let's overview Alrix a bit more and her skills. So Alrix is a skilled warrior with the ability to strike sword, axe, and dark weaknesses. She's also capable of additional effects when her HP
Yeah, so Alrix is supposed to be like a barrier. Alrix is a barrier tank. That's what Alrix is supposed to be. But as a tank,
by 15%.
Feel EX exists, so that's pretty no need to know attack when you have Feel EX.
For other support skills,
is she saying using JP?
We'll see that
not
when
really.
Alrix consumes 3 BP or more.
The only thing I can think that she used of is that in Drop Tower you can use Swappa to break the Lantern Shield to hold it faster. Like you don't have 2B to do the 3-hit explosion thing to break the shield. You can use Alrix to help break the Lantern Shield faster because it's a shield shape. But other than that, no, not really.
Full HP, this attack will be 20% more potent.
She doesn't have multi-hit. Her strongest move is a one-hit. She's just a tank. And potency isn't like that super high either, so...
It's our new catchphrase. Yes, I do always like...
quality stuck in 144.
When there's a battle
quality is fine on my side, so like, yes, let me check.
So I really do like Dark Moon right here, so it can also exploit Dark Weakness.
So one way to have Fuel EX, then would we say to skip her? Yeah, it would be.
So, going a little bit more...
Also, here's another tank option you can use. Ring the Bell has a buff that make him immune to dying for 6 turns, or 3 to 6 turns depending on the boost level. So you can also just bring Taunt and just like Taunt Ring the Bell and let him use his like special status effect. So Ring the Bell like tank all the hit at 1 health and he won't die. So
she can be a good shield.
It's way better tanking option than Alrix, despite the fact that she is a very cool character and I do like her though.
Shadow Weaver will deal elemental dark damage to all foes with potency of 150, and it will impart elemental attack down by 15% for 2 turns.
Okay, I can run 1080p here on my side, so I guess the 144p thing is only on your side. Easy skip co-op. Oh, it is co-op.
Exploit weaknesses with the damage calculation based on physical sword attack, and at full HP, this skill will be 20% more potent. I've also just known some other skills right here. They're not included in the slide, but just letting everyone know. These are a few of our other skills. And then we also have Summon Gakko, which will deal physical sword damage to all foes with potency of 150. And at full HP, this skill will also recover 2 BP. And then going on to Alrix's ultimate technique, Grand Port Fury. At level 10, it will deal physical axe damage 2 times with potency of 150, and physical sword damage 3 times with potency of 150.
Out of all the future memory unit right now, the one I would say has the most... There's so many good memory units like in the future that's like really nice. On a different level compared to the rest. Like
yes.
So I don't know what happened to Lavina, but Lavina is late now, so...
Alrix will be available from the 13th, which is this Wednesday.
Marshall race damage cap.
27th.
So it's like very impactful. Erica just hit super hard and will be for a long time.
Alrix with free rubies. As usual,
and Alana EX is just a BP regeneration. A lot of BP regeneration. And Solon... Okay, I'll be honest here. So when Solon was released in JP, right, I don't think a lot of people like realize his full potential. But like after a while, everyone using him, I think everyone realized that Solon is the reason why we have the 7 support 1 DPS type of meta. Because his ultimate is just so good. His ultimate and his 3-hit speed from the sky are just so good.
Her, artwork asset. I love that sword just being thrown at her.
You think we get Seraphina anytime in the future? I wish we haven't got them in JP. Yeah, I really wish Seraphina and Oscar was released.
Other ship crewmates too. That one person in the background definitely looks a little scared. But you know Alrix has their back. You'll step 5. You want sprites of Limit.
But still, they haven't addressed Leon yet, even though they already spoiled Leon. The question is, Leon after Alrix or Leon before Alrix? Leon was there.
We're all excited to take to the seas with Alrix and her debut this week on the 13th.
Lucetta, Salon, Signa.
We'll definitely be
why Lucetta? Lucetta, because 2 things. So Lucetta has a passive that extends the buff of anyone in front of her. Even including pet buff and ultimate buff, I think.
Moving on.
So if you use like the ultimate buff on the ally in front of Lucetta, they will gain an extra ton of buff, even if it's like an ult buff. And second is that her ultimate is used to extend Signa ultimate. Signa ultimate is 20% the stat down for everything. while Lucetta Ultimate is
We do love
10%
our
defense
Grand
down.
Commander, though.
So stack that
Yes.
together,
With
you
that being
can
said,
get like
everyone's really excited for Altrix that
five-
will be arriving
5-ish
this week,
ton
just in 2 days on
30% defense
Wednesday.
down. So that's why
So
Lucetta is used.
Hope everyone is ready for that. And with that being said, we're gonna head into our very next trailer.
But yeah, out of all the 4-star, Lucetta is the one that's like the most usage. If you work with
I
like
will say there's not as
if you
much
have other
trailers as
sudden
we had
traveler.
Last time we had a lot of trailers, but we still do have a few more. We have a few more. So I hope everyone is looking forward to that.
Few more.
But let's look into our very next one.
Leon! Leon! Let's lay out. Wait. Huh? That's not. Ah! Yon! Okay, so Yon A4 is hitting again at least.
人を殺すのが俺の仕事だ。始めるぞ。
The accessory man. There was Leon, he wasn't in the trailer at all!
片付ける。やりきり。俺の仕事だ。片付ける。そこ。ずれろ。俺の仕事だ。倒す。
Perfect in time for the wolf too.
Well, there you go. So Altrix is not the only traveler that's actually arriving this week. We also have a new 4-star traveler that will be arriving on the 13th, with Jorn making their way as a Dark Elemental Warrior. Jorn is a warrior who spends his time hunting for corrupted and lawless thieves, with the blade that he wields showing no mercy. As you guys might have saw in the trailer, I also saw some excitement in chat.
Oh, we had another one
Jorn
coming
is a
as well,
potent warrior who can
Durand.
deal more damage when cards are
Durand?
broken due to his support skill. And he has some very worthy sword attacks for a.
Is he a 4-star? He's a 4-star, yeah.
warrior.
The thing
And
that
some
Yon
very
is
nice
known
Dark
most
Elemental
for though
attacks.
is that his
And I did
accessory
see
is
some comments
extremely
in chat
strong.
about how good his A4 is.
10% sword defense
which
down on
I've
break.
heard about too.
Also resistance down
So
on
I'm very
break.
excited, and I too have been saving up my elite fragments for Jorn, so I'm very excited for Jorn's debut too. His A4 is so good. It almost rivals Joshua's A4.
Joshua's 20%. Joshua is like
What's actually kind of fun and really nice is
This is the
I
guy
feel
you want
we
his
were-
A4,
we
yep.
were missing out a bit because I think Fior and
out of all the
2B
missing
were
11
only ones
4-star,
before.
Jorn
We
is
now
the one that
have
has the
two
most useful
more,
A4, so
Dark Elemental Warriors that are going to be arriving this week. We have both Altrix and we have Jorn. So I hope everyone's excited about that too. You're ready for him? Reading time with Altrix and Jorn this week will be good. I'm not sure offhand. It would actually be nice to know, but I'm not sure offhand who the voiceover actor is.
Joshua plus Jorn A4 can pass his resistance down. Yep.
The rival of the Dark Warrior. The Dark Warrior. So, before we head into more details though, should we maybe look at another trailer?
The other
first?
4-star?
I love trailers.
I love trailers. Listen, watching trailers is almost as fundamental as reading in-game notices. That's what I've heard. Okay, let's take a look at our next trailer.
A pirate, yes, Duran. Only like the pirate can think of is Duran. Like he has a pirate hat so close to Duran.
の酔いが覚まされてしまったな。自由かつ
Duran, A4 is good. Like it will be useful in the future eventually. Well, maybe it's useful now. But his is 3 tons of AoE speed down. So maybe like in some cases where you want where you're farming someone in the arena and you want to move before them before they attack, then his A4 is good too.
受けられるか
Leon better be buff, whatever they buff Leon. The problem with Leon, okay, is that
良き船旅
roll enough hurt Leon a bit.
All right, so
Like,
there
it doesn't-
you go.
It doesn't
not
like
only do we have
make
Jorn
Leon
arriving as a
completely
traveler, but we also have
like out.
Durand,
Wait, how did I say this?
who I've also been saving my lead
Leon is
for.
still good, but since Roland buff,
So yes, not
people
only
who
will
already
Jorn
have a
be
good
arriving
speed
on the
DPS
13th,
doesn't
but so
like
will, Durand
need
as a
Leon
new,
as much
4-star
anymore.
traveler.
But he still hits stab though,
Durand is
so
a light elemental damage dealing thief in search of freedom, and with several dagger battle skills that will also snatch HP. I believe he has at least 2 or 3 that will snatch HP, which is
very
really
sweet down
nice.
this Magnolia Synergy. Yep.
And definitely, you may be also finding him.
Although with Magnolia
at level
Synergy, just
Tavern and
when
join
Signa,
Team
because
Flicker.
Signa has like the 5% speed down all the time from a passive, so.
So yes, we do have 3 travelers actually coming out this week. We do have Alrix as the next memory traveler, and then we do have both Jorn and Durand who will be arriving as 4-star travelers this Wednesday. So I hope everyone's looking forward to that. I'm going to hand it over to Limit here to go a little bit more in detail about both Jorn and Durand.
Indeed. So, Jorn, we'll start with him. Jorn's self-support skill, Augmented Break 3, we'll see that Jorn does 20% more damage when hitting.
Leon has AoE attack and magic attack down in.
Skill, Critical Force 3.
Yep, he doesn't need buff.
It's
It's just that he has competition now, that's it.
20%. Jorn can deal physical sword to a random
Still no Bashalo.
of 80. And with Duskblight 1, Jorn will deal elemental dark damage to a single foe 2 times with a potency of 85. Another one of his sword-based skills, Stunning Strike, will deal physical sword damage to all foes with a potency of 145. With Jorn's ultimate technique, Wild Condemning Slash, at level 10, he will deal physical sword damage to a random foe 4 to 6 times.
TS wants to show content, they will castify.
And as mentioned before, Jorn will be available.
Also, seeing how it goes with JP and the stuff, I have a feeling that JP will never get the stuff that Ian got.
We're reading
Because one of the new 6-star upgrade for Nicola is an upgrade to one of our old passive. But that passive got changed in Ian to something else. So if Nicola ever got 6-star in the Ian version, they had to modify that too. Because then the buff that she got is to her passive in the JP version, but the passive got changed for the Ian. So.
As for Durand,
But if they went this far already, I doubt that we will ever get the Ian buff for JP. And if someone went only 11 new 4-star, how many 11 4-star we have now? This is like the 8th one, so we're only missing like 3 left, right? I think.
20% at the start of battle for 3 turns. His battle skill, Double Break, will deal physical damage.
It's only 50 for exchange, not 100 this time. They lower it down?
70. This will lower shield points even.
Wait, what do you
when
mean
not
only 50 for
striking
exchange? It say like there is a 100 fragment.
Skills that will absorb the percentage of the attack as HP. Chain Illuminate will deal elemental light damage to a single foe 2 times with a potency of 85. And Durand's ultimate skill, Pirate's Riot, at level 10, will deal physical dagger damage to all foes with a potency of 395 and restore his own HP with a potency of 300. Durand will also be available beginning on December 13th, and 100 elite fragments can be traded for Durand's seal. We hope you guys are looking forward to these 2 new 4-star
Lolo. Oh yeah, Lolo.
13th. And are you guys Team Jorn or Team Durand?
Lolo is good too, because Lolo is the one that has the bow resistance down and break. It's a sword. It's a bow version of what Yorn have.
Also be some login bonuses.
11 is really good because this is the light version. This is like defense down.
Okay, Team
Nice.
Jorn.
That's
I
fine.
do
Here's
like the
nothing.
balance too of
So
Jorn being a dark
Lolo and
elemental
11 is good for the
Durand
A4 accessory too.
It's nice that they're both being released at the same time for that alone.
Okay, a pretty good split.
Durand Nation.
He's just so cool though, guys. Like Jordan, look at him. He's just so cool.
And then there was a thank you limit for showing us the power of Renan throughout the slides.
I wonder
thank
what we're
you very
doing
much
with the
for
lake
showing us
fragment when I was
great-
the forbidden
great
level
powers there
release.
are.
They probably add some exchange in there, like
I said,
experience nuts or leaves for the fragment, I guess.
And it's fundamental. But yes, I will hand it over to you again, Limit, to talk about the login bonuses.
So, we are happy to announce that there will be login bonuses from the 13th until the 19th. On the 13th, you'll be able to receive 50 rubies.
Sarisa and
You'll also be able
Altrix.
to obtain up to 100 Wisdom Orbs bronze, 100 Wisdom Orbs silver, and 10 Wisdom Orbs gold. In addition, there will be 2 memoirs available on December 13th. There will be Memoirs of Alrix and Heroes of the Harbor, Sarissa and Alrix, which is Sarissa's bookmark. You'll be able to find Sarissa's bookmark in the Future Fortunes game board Power Metal Exchange.
Yeah.
As well.
Yep. And so I was curious. I wanted to ask people here in chat how many people have checked out the bookmarks. They're worth checking out in the first place because you do get 20 rubies for completing each one. I haven't completed every single one, but there have been a few I've enjoyed. I did enjoy Rondo and Miles bookmark. I enjoyed that, and I also enjoyed Mabel and Afrain's was pretty good, and I also liked.
We ain't getting anyone else. Leon was in the trailer, but other than that, I don't know.
Of the bookmarks that have been added to the game. But yeah, they're really cute, and they're usually just traveler chats, but there's some very fun interactions, and I'm looking forward to this one because I haven't seen it myself, but it'll be interesting to see Sarissa and Alrix together. But just a reminder, putting out there once again, if you're unaware and you have not checked out any of the bookmarks yet, they are available in the Fortunes Game Board Exchange. It'll either be Power, Fame, or Wealth medals that you exchange for them, and they're only 300 each. But by viewing each, you do get 20 rubies, and I think there is at least 5 or 6 now. So there's at least 100 rubies there for anyone who hasn't checked them out yet. And all you need to do is just exchange those power medals for them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it is nice. Like those, I love seeing like little additions of Travelers talking. I'm still waiting to see if we are ever going to see if we're ever getting a conversation between Sarissa and Heathcote, because I feel like as thieves and for caretakers, house takers, kind of, it would be really interesting to see their interaction together. I feel like they get along pretty well. Yeah, once again, we're encouraging you to read. Very fundamental, very fundamental.
Washington Stone should be around the 17th January.
That's
not the anniversary, right?
This week.
That's not the 1.5 anniversary,
so we do have 3 new
so...
travelers arriving this week, which is really nice.
We're getting Starwatch at 6 this week.
That will all be arriving this week.
I don't think so.
So from there, we're going to head into
the week of
December 20th with another trailer.
Ooh.
And this will be the week of our 2.6 update.
This should be the Restore Watch at the 6, I think, for the 20th. Yep. My second favorite is still the chapter. Look at how close Zanto is. It's purifying time. We need important hell weapon. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the chapter with the strongest hell weapon in the game. So it's the one that has 3 sun slot on it. So it's a weapon that deals the most damage to hell enemies. So. When the chapter does not use the weapon anymore. Nah, you. Okay, I wonder, like, different that regular spoiler. But yeah, you guys are not in hell after this chapter anymore. Edominia. You think this one is better? This is better. This is way better.
All right, there you go. So as you guys can see, Bestower of All Chapter 6 will be arriving next week on the 20th, so next Wednesday. And the time
The character damage cap, Chapter 5 or Chapter 8 weapon are better. What do you mean 5 and 8?
Arriving on December 20th. One thing we do want to know, because I'm
if
sure
a character has damage cap,
in
then
the trailer and everything like that, and we do just want to clarify for everyone. You may saw the trailer that we showed off. It did mention Chapter 6 Part 1.
yeah, it's split
So
into part.
For those who are unaware, for the original release of the story,
It got split in half.
in Japan,
It got split in
the chapter was
half.
split into 2 parts that were released individually, just due to the length.
If a character had damage
But we're
cap,
happy to
then
announce that both
you
parts
would-
will be available and added to the game on December 20th with the 2.6 update. So we're gonna get basically a supersized.
Yep, the
we're
chapter.
just gonna get,
Okay,
like, a supersized
so
chapter.
the
Like,
chapter
this is
6
gonna
is
be, like,
very,
I
very
think
big.
from
It
what
feels
I've
like
heard,
2
it's gonna be,
chapters
like,
at
the
once,
chapter
and it's
we've ever
also
had in the game.
conclusive to the Arc in
So I hope
Hell,
everyone's looking
but still
forward to
Bestow of
that, and
Auto.
happy story
But
content right there.
to the
Yes,
question,
both parts will
if you
be
hit damage
available
cap,
on the
then
20th
you
with
would
the
not
2.6
use those
update.
2 weapons. You would
Just
use
wanna note too, 'cause we only showed
the
off the part 1
Bestow All
trailer.
Chapter
There is a
8
part 2
weapon.
trailer, but we only wanted to show off part 1 for you guys.
Bestow of All Chapter 6 is like the weapon in hell, but you sometimes has to manage to go beyond the damage cap, then the Chapter 8 weapon is better for damage cap.
Comes out. So you guys can look all forward to that. For those who are like midway through the story, you can get a little hype anticipated.
Fox
getting
and
ready for the
Santos look
second
so
part
cool.
of that chapter. And so for those who are also interested, part 1 of Bestower of All Chapter 6 is called the Prologue. Meanwhile, part 2 is called Precipice of Loss. And so, yes, we hope you're all excited for this supersized chapter and are looking forward to play it next week. Bestower of All 6 is so good, whereas Bestower of All 6 Part 2, you'll have to wait for that trailer. You have to wait for that trailer.
But yeah, 6, 7, and 8 is really good, because starting from 6 is where things like getting non-stop serious now. So the rest of the Bestow of All will be extremely good.
You're so happy your phone has space. Yes, so this will be included in the 2.6 update, and so I hope everyone is looking forward to the supersized chapter, as mentioned. So in this chapter, you'll be able to gather the Guardian's Light as they make their way through the final stages of the Gate of Finesse, and you'll be able to learn, even though there might have been some hints in the trailer, you'll be able to learn who awaits the arrival of the Guardian's Light at the end of their journey with Bestower of All Chapter 6. As mentioned, there are plenty of huge developments of the chapter, and to avoid spoiling anything for you all, we're just going to be showcasing a very brief Explorer location. That won't spoil anything for you guys, but we're just going to... usually we do explore a little bit more when it comes to gameplay and stuff like that, but we're just going to be showing off a very brief location. It's basically the next location, the Gate of Finesse, that you can explore once you start Chapter 6 from beyond where you guys ended with in Bestower of All Chapter 5. So just putting out there, we're just going to be doing that very briefly today before moving on into other things. But yes, we don't want to spoil that for you, but we do know Chapter 6 is definitely worth the wait and something very exciting to look forward to. In addition to that, as you guys may expect, we do have a new set of soul weapons that will be introduced in the chapter, and they are the Abyssal Hell weapons. I also do have them in the dead field, so I can show them off very briefly. But by bringing the Abyssal Hell weapons to level 3, the damage dealt against Hell Fiends will be raised by 30%. And then you'll also be able to add 2 Rainbow Souls in addition. One in the form of a Sun Soul, and the other in the form of a Star Rainbow Soul. So this means you can equip a character Soul of War to the soul weapon. And I do know from what I've heard, these soul weapons are pretty good, and definitely worth building up. And I'll also show off the bonuses too. I do know there's an SP bonus and there's a physical attack bonus. And I can't remember the rest off my the top of my head right now, but I will show that up in game for you guys too, so you guys can see the bonuses or gameplay.
So no Leon.
We love our Star, we love our Sun Souls. So yes, we hope everyone looks forward to having, as you always love to say this, I hope everyone is looking forward to having a hell of a time. As always, exploring the latest chapter of Bestower of All, arriving on Wednesday, December 20th, with this supersized story chapter. Yeah, from what I've heard, the Abyssal Soul weapons are the best Hell weapons from those who played the JP version.
Yep, it is.
So
Abyss.
everyone's looking forward to that. And like I said, you can upgrade them to level 3, and you can equip 4 souls to them, and 2 of those souls being a Rainbow Soul, a Rainbow Soul type, and then one's a Gold Soul and one's a Silver Soul.
So it's 3 Sun Soul, a Rainbow Sun Soul, a Gold Sun Soul, and a Silver Sun Soul, and and like an Opponency Soul.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually hand it over to Limit again, and we're gonna talk about a very special guidance that will be arriving next week.
Indeed. So, the Sacred Knights Guidance.
Whoa, what is this?
New special free Ruby Step Up Guiding Light. The Sacred Knights Guidance will be available from December 20th to January 3rd. Step 1 will be 100 rubies, and Step 2 will be 200 rubies.
Sacred Knight Guidance.
Step 5 will be 300 rubies. In addition, Step 1 will provide a bonus 100 Wisdom Orbs Bronze. Step 2 will provide a bonus 50 Wisdom Orbs Silver. And Step 3 will provide a bonus 5 Wisdom Orbs Gold. Step 4,
Sacred Knight Fragment for a chance encounter traveler Sacred Seal. Does that mean anyone in the gen pool?
Or 5-star traveler in slot 10. And Step 5 will provide a guaranteed 5-star traveler in slot 10. Each step will provide 10 Sacred Knights Fragments. And with 200 Sacred Knights Fragments, you can exchange them for a chance encounters traveler Sacred Seal of your choice. Players will be able to freely choose the Sacred Seal of any traveler that is a part of the Chance Encounters as of the 2.6.0 update on the 20th. However, it is important to note that there will be a limit to 1 Sacred Seal for each traveler. For example, you will only be able to obtain 1 Sacred Seal for Cyrus, not 2.
Got it.
The Sacred Knights Guidance will be available for 8 rounds only.
I remember we had something like this in the past, like we did have the 4 and 5 on the 4th step and the 5-star on the 5th step. We used to have this in the past once, I think.
On December 20th.
Yes.
Could have skipped.
And I saw some questions about it here in chat, and we basically will confirm it in the very next chat. But yes, EX Primos will be added to the Chance Encounter pool with the 2.6 update on the 20th.
Oh,
so,
it's a free selector. It's a selector, but it's like 200 fragments.
And so yes, when you do go into
wait, that is good.
For this
you don't have Prim, you can get her from this. That's really good.
Night fragments. There will be a full list of Sacred Seals for all the travelers that are in Chance Encounters. And as mentioned, there is a limit for 1 per traveler. But for instance, if you were to complete all 8 rounds, you'd basically have your choice of 2 Chance Encounter Traveler Sacred Seals. So for instance, if you didn't have these 2 travelers, you could pick up 2 new travelers with that, along with the guaranteed 4.5 star
Just 6 spots is pretty difficult, right?
Traveler, that's available on step 4 and 5. So,
actually, no. I don't think 6 is that difficult. Get to 7. 7 is where difficult start to ramp up.
You have 8 guaranteed 5-star travelers, 8
this is free movies,
guaranteed at least 4.5 or higher travelers, and then you would have 2 travelers of your choice if you were to complete all 8 rounds. Just putting it up there. So very nice, very fun free Ruby step up right there, and hope everyone's looking forward to that. And as Limit mentioned, that will be available from the 20th until
and then you can get to 8 where you can suffer for a while.
Steps 4 and 5
how can you get Premium EX?
I believe.
Yeah,
you just exchange the fragment
too,
thing.
you do get Wisdom Orbs for the first 3 steps. And so that first step is really nice, actually. It's only 100 rubies, and you also get 100 Wisdom Orbs Bronze for that very first step. So yeah, it'll be 100, 200, 300, 300, 300 for all 5 steps.
And then you're guaranteed a 4.5 star or higher on step 4, and an actual 5-star in slot 10 on step 5.
I'm sad to announce you will not be able to get Jose with the Chance Encounter Secret Seal. It is sadly for your case, it is only 5-star travelers. So yes, I hope everyone's looking forward to that. It is definitely a worthy free Ruby step up right there. That will be arriving next week. So I hope everyone's looking forward to that. And then just to let everyone know, because I know there were some questions about it, and I will just let everyone know about this before we talk about everything else, is yes, for new Chance Encounters with the 2.6 update, Ukes, Sarisa, Edelgard, EX Tressa, and EX Primrose will all be added.
Why are they not addressing him? Why are they not addressing about Leon in the trailer?
Chance Encounter guidances and pool right there. So all 5 of those travelers will also be available on the Sacred Knights guidance. So just to confirm that. But in general, this is to let you guys know everything that will be arriving in the 2.6 update and all the content arriving on the 20th. So here's everything that will be arriving next week on the 20th specifically. There will be
Lumis holding on a left
containing
hand?
both part 1
I think she's holding. I think she's holding food.
There'll be the Sacred Knight's Guidance. There'll be a new soul weapon series, the Abyssal weapons. As many people have noted, it is considered to be maybe the best soul weapon line right there.
It is.
So just putting it out there.
Not soul weapon line for
and
hell
then,
weapon.
We do
The
also
best
have two
soul
memoirs
weapon
that
will be
available.
fortune
We have
weapon
Top
because fortune
Ranked
weapon is a soul
Kenneth
weapon.
and Cardona. And we have Young Hunter, Ashlyn, and Paula. And then, as just previously mentioned, we do have new chance encounters. Ukes, Sarisa, Edelgard, EX Tressa, and EX Primos will be added to chance encounters. And then I did see some excitement for this. It's our first memory traveler that's being added. But there will also be 2 additions to the Awakened Stone Exchange. Both Eleanor and Richard's Awakened Stones will now be available in exchange. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't have, I know most people go for his ultimate instead of his A1, but for those who want to awaken Richard or Brenda's ultimate to level 10, and the same for Eleanor,
That's me.
it will be available for you guys beginning the 20th in the Awakened Stone Exchange. Literally, are you gonna do his ultimate 10? It's worth it.
Oh yes, 100%. I've been waiting for this. I need it so bad.
That's great. I'm excited for you to get that. I do have his ultimate 10 already, but I have him at A0, so could maybe run him at A1. But yeah, I do know for most people say his ultimate 10 is absolutely worth it. You went for A1, you didn't know? You need that stone? Well, it's here for you.
Yeah,
as long as you got
can
that,
get it.
as long as you got that 6,000 awakened shards, you'll be able to get it. So yeah, also I know like it's been here on the slide, so everyone's probably looked at it. But yes, there'll also be a new set of special tasks that'll be available from the 20th of December to January 1st. Players can receive up to 150 rubies and 10 Traveler Sacred Seals for having the Master of All storyline finished, which those 10 Traveler Sacred Seals will be great for anyone who's trying to get those.
Kind of weird though. There's no new unit for the new chapter.
The Chance Encounters pool.
Not even a new memo
So
unit,
everyone's
so I
looking
feel like
for
we're
that.
missing something.
And then also by winning 15 battles, you'll be able to obtain 10 boost berries, level 1. If you recruit allies 5 times, you'll be able to obtain 100 gold guide zones.
A very
And in addition,
special,
there'll
a very
also be
special
50
login bonus will be
tasks,
delivered on
which by completing 3 tasks
on
each
the
day,
150
you'll be able
rupees
to
and
earn,
150
20 gold
gold.
guide zones. And then lastly, this is really nice and exciting to look forward to. There will also be a very special login bonus delivered on the 24th. You'll be able to log in on the 24th to receive 150 rubies and 150 gold guide zones. So for the recruiting allies, that would be recruiting. I believe in this case the recruiting allies would be a path action. So you'd recruit people from throughout the world and add them to your roster. I think.
Disappointing is. I guess. Well,
yeah,
I
otherwise,
guess
if
no.
you recruited 5 travelers.
I don't
in the
know
game,
exactly. It's like
that would
it's
be
not like the
the,
unit pace slow
that
down.
would
We do
be
get a lot
the,
of unit recently.
qualification for that. But yeah,
It's
I believe
just that
recruiting allies.
I just wonder about Leon that
in-
show up.
in
They haven't
the
addressed
overall
about him
times.
yet.
Millard be bringing rubies and guide zones. Yes, I do think there's been some great special tasks and login bonuses these past few months. So I hope everyone's been enjoying them. And we've been telling the dev team and everyone that everyone seems to be enjoying all these bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually everything that'll be arriving with the 2.6 update and the content arriving the week on the 20th. So yeah, we did disclose everything that's arriving the week of the 13th, which is this week, and next week on the 20th. And so there's just one more thing beyond the week of next week that we do want to let everyone know here about in advance.
Oh.
Once again, I will hand it over to Limit to talk about that.
New trailer again?
Of course. So,
When did Leon
to
show
start
up?
off 2024 right, there will be a Hunt Guidestone promotion for all travelers from New Year's Day until January 10th. Bring your favorite travelers to the next level with this special
So it's
Hunt
everyone
promotion.
hunt promotion,
As
okay.
usual, we wanted to give you all a heads up about this promotion.
Let's
for anyone
see.
who
So
wants to
if we're
save
getting
their Hunt
Alrix
tickets
this
in
week,
advance for the first.
Wait,
But yeah, that's a wrap for everything. We will be.
we're not getting a unit for 27 either.
Talk, but
Like I understand, like
we would like to let you.
we go into
know
phase of one unit every 2 weeks, right? So
next in 2024.
Yes. So we're excited to announce the date for our very first Tavern Talk in 2024. And so to start off the year right, you'll be able to catch us in January on the 8th at 2 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. UTC. You can tune in to learn more of what awaits the Octopath COTC in early and mid January. And then we just ask until the 8th of January, we ask that you guys all keep your eyes out on socials and in-game notices for any other exciting announcements that will be coming out until then. And so we look forward to seeing you guys all next year. And as we mentioned multiple times, reading is fundamental. So make sure you are reading those in-game
nothing on
notices.
24-31, kind of weird.
And
Kind of weird, yeah.
As they come out. So yes, and we're still gonna do gameplay, and some other things. We have a dice roll. We're gonna review the roadmap. So we're not
Leon was
yet, but just wanted to fill you guys all in on everything that will be coming out for the next 2 weeks. And yeah, with our dead build, we're gonna showcase Alrix, and we're also gonna be having EX Lumis and EX Millard on our teams. And then
that's hard. Let me
later
check
in
something.
stream,
I
we'll
just
switch over
want to check
to,
something.
my account, and we will do
Let
our
me
guidances
see.
for EX
Leon.
Millard and EX Lumis and see how lucky we get.
I'm not looking forward to this on my end, but we'll see if we can get one of them.
Yes. Yeah, and just noting, we only covered this week and next week. So you guys will just have to keep your eyes tuned for anything else until the 8th. But that being said, let's make sure I have my music on. Because the music for this area
Interesting.
in our dead build is really nice. And I want to make sure you guys can hear
So I'm not sure if Leon involved in Alrix story or not, but in the original JP trailer for Alrix, which Alrix was also released before Leon in
As mentioned
JP.
before, we're just going to be showing
Leon
off a
was
very brief
also there
location
in
here,
JP.
as
Leon
part of
was
the story,
there, like,
chapter
in the
6 is
story.
location in the Gate of
So
Fitness.
my guess is that
We're
Leon
just going to show that off.
Leon show over there not because like he's gonna be a unit or like a representing the character or something.
But also,
Yeah, it looked to me that Leon is the
actually, sorry, let me just.
he's involved with the story with Alrix, I guess.
I'm gonna go right here.
Leon's probably involved in the story with
Wanna
Alrix.
make sure
I think they vote
properly set.
in Grand Port, Leon and Alrix.
Okay.
So maybe Leon is there. It's not because like Leon is shown as a unit. It's because Leon showed up there as a story character.
So yes. As you guys can see, we do have Alrix on our team right here. And we already disclosed some of her skills right here.
Let me look at Alrix.
but just to give you guys a little
Alrix, not Elvis. Alrix travel story. Octopath
Other
traveler.
skills that we may not have mentioned. As we noted before, many of her attacks do have more of an effect at full HP. So it's really nice that you do keep her at full HP, along with her support skill, which is really beneficial too. So that's really nice. She can also provoke all foes with Take Command, which is really nice. And then she can also empower herself with physical attack up and physical defense up with Empower and Shield. And she also has Swift Sword, which will raise the speed of self by 15%. You like my sweater? I thought it was very nice and festive to show off. And then, as noted too, we do have EX Lumis. Any EX Lumis enjoys out here. I do really like the fact that EX Lumis, with many of her bow skills, can also exploit lightning weakness, which is really nice. And she's a pretty good hunter overall, so I'm really excited at the potential, hopefully, of getting her. And then, as noted too, obviously, we do have EX Millard with all of his global exclusive buffs that he brought in his trusty little bag right there. So hope everyone is excited about that too. And then I do also just want to, because I know we had some people asking about it. I'm not gonna spend any time really setting
Abyss
some of our
weapon.
previous streams. Also, I do want to note
The name is the
I
same,
did set
at
these
least.
souls into Alrix, and I did it a few tries. I don't I was not that lucky with these souls I said in. These are not like the greatest effects, and I'm sure some other people in chat can point it out.
That's not the best thing you can slot
too
in.
great there.
Oh, and
but I do want
Gakko.
to point out for the bonuses right here, as you guys can see, for sending all 4 souls and by bringing the weapon up to level 3, you do also get a bonus of HP 50,
Okay, let's see.
SP 10,
Any for Alrix? No.
physical attack 15,
Let's
and
see.
SP 20.
I haven't really traveled souls for Alrix
so
yet, so let me check that.
3 Sun Souls, and you'll 2 of those souls are going to be Rainbow Souls, so I hope everyone's looking forward to that. But yeah, I did set some of the other souls too, and I really wasn't that lucky with some of the souls here that I did place, and I didn't place souls for every single character specifically. But you can see I have like a decent amount in effect for the characters that we do have. And then let me just see, is there somewhere else to set it? But yeah, also to note too, these weapons will be 30% more potent against hell enemies when you have it fully upgraded to level 3. So pretty potent at that. Yeah, right here, the properties. Raise damage dealt against hell fiends by 30%. So yeah, hope everyone is excited for these hell weapons, because I know I am, and I know a lot of people have been excited for their arrival. So yeah. But yeah, we'll explore right here. We'll do a few fights. I don't want to explore this area too much, just to play it safe right here. But yes, as noted, we'll show up Summon Wappa right here, which will deal physical axe damage to a random foe 4 times, and then if it's at full HP, it will lower shield points even when it's not striking weak points. So that's really nice, and we'll be able to show that off. Also, yeah, this is like probably one of my favorite buff skills for EX Millard right here is heal and triple ice storm, because it was brought from 1 time to 3 times. This is a great AoE, and it's nice to have that heal into it too, which is really nice.
Okay, reading the story so far, Leon hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah, so you will have to at least play. Usually that's how it is when it comes to story chapters in general. Is you have to have at least started playing the chapter to be able to get the soul weapons for that chapter.
Oh, Leon show up.
Relates with that chapter specifically, because you won't be able to get the drops for that either. In regards to building those weapons until you enter the new areas that offer them. Is there no sound for the game?
Okay, so Leon do show up in Alrix Traveler story. So Alrix do know Leon. Alrix do know about Leon, and they both in Grand Port.
There you go. Now it should be there, and also it's great music.
I guess that's what Leon did, and Leon's not. Yeah, Leon. I guess we're not getting Leon yet, though. Leon is only dead because he is showing up at like in Alrix Traveler story, so as an NPC.
Just let me know. But yeah, the music is really good.
I guess I kind of I guess my thought process was wrong then.
Came out last month.
Leon told.
Anyone pick
No,
up
I doubt it.
3,
I doubt it.
Ukes,
Although,
and did anyone pick up EX Primrose and EX Tressa?
No, it couldn't be. There's no way this can be used as an indication. Just because he showed as an NPC, that does not mean it does not mean that he will be soon. Of course, he will be the next Sacred Blaze unit because like he is after Xenia, but I guess we're not getting Leon for a while yet. Despite he does show up in Alrix Traveler story though.
Another point.
EX Prim gang, you love to see it. You love to see it.
Speaking of,
I wish I was as good as you.
we'll just do our shower roses right here because it's one of the best abilities in the entire game. We don't need to do it at all. I'm doing it because it's so good. I love to see that ultimate increase too. No EX Tressa sadly, but at least you got EX Primrose.
You only need it before Leon and Alrix Nina.
I got all of them.
Still missing Lavina too.
I got
Nina.
I got all 5 travelers.
So we're missing Lavina and Nina and Leon.
They're all worthy. So her barrier is actually a support skill. If you're referring to Alrix, I can show it off right here.
Nina from Pay Shop. I don't know why. Nina
that's right
did
here.
not.
When
Nina
consuming 3 BP,
absolutely
or
did
skill.
not
so
deserve to pay
yeah,
shock
you can fill that
treatment.
by, consuming some BP.
Nina Lana
So, yeah, we
absolutely
use,
did
3
not
BP
deserve to
skill,
pay
grant
shock
self
treatment.
HP
Why are they
trigger,
treating Nina Lana like
potency
this? It's not like she's
75%.
super awful or
If users
anything.
max HP, does not stack. So yeah, our next battle, I will boost Alrix so we can properly show that off a bit. But yeah, the music is top tier. There's a elite enemy here. Well, I think we'll try to take that on. But yeah, here we'll do summon Wappa again, and we'll just max it, and we should be able to see that gun to effect. Right
Do you think they add another 11 4-star from Celestia? I doubt it. I think the reason they stopped doing 4-star is because they realized that maybe the 4-star isn't like as profitable, I guess. Because like making a character is hard. Making a character is super hard. Like they showed the process on the JP stream, right? It took like almost a year to make one
I
character.
was actually using both EX Primrose and
So
Teresa when I
you
was
make
doing the
4-star,
Elite
right?
Training
And
earlier
they're
today
not that hard to
on my own
get
account.
anyway. It's kind of like
and they're both very useful.
I
for
think
that.
is that they don't make Square as much profit, so that's why they don't do 4-star anymore.
I can turn the music up a bit, yeah. Thank you for asking. So yeah, we'll take on this elite enemy, and then we'll go into elite training. We'll try a little bit with that, and then from there, we'll probably switch over to.
4-star doesn't
my
make money.
account,
Yep. The only gacha
and
where
we'll
make
do
low star unit now is
apprentices
FGO.
or if anyone has any more questions
Oh,
about Alrix,
the
or EX
Hoyo
Millard or
game,
EX Lumis,
Star Rail and
feel free to ask
Genshin.
them, and I can show
They make
them off
4-star
here on
character
stream.
because they can afford because like they like the biggest gacha game
Alright,
right now. So
don't know any of the weaknesses here, but we're gonna do summon Wappa because it will shield. It will break those. It will shave off those shield points basically. That's what I meant to say. But we'll try.
I assume you guys are talking, or I assume you're talking about the grotesque.
what is the difference
monster on the
between
screen.
abyssal weapon
Yeah,
and
it's
star
What is that?
vault weapon? What's star
Here
weapon?
we'll also get.
Abyss weapon has
Shower Roses
well,
if I
I'm
can.
not sure what's your question exactly, but abyss weapon
It's
has
just
3
a-
sun slot. That's
a
why it's good.
normal Monster. Not.
Normal.
There's not multiple tentacles or eyes on it or anything like that. Okay, we know one.
4-star is
weakness.
actually useful in the whole game. Yep. The only 4-star right now that's still useful in this
Wappa.
game is Lucetta, and actually no, the 4-star is useful for the
So yeah, that
accessory.
summon Irby is her support skill, which if you do max boost 3, you will be able to bring that into
Allow
effect.
Genshin 4-star basically 5-star, not better. Like Bennett.
So nice little support skill right there. I don't think Lumis is going to do so well for us because it looks like Arrow and Lightning is out for weaknesses right here. Let's
Is this game still
try-
popular in JP? It still make like $1 million
I
per
don't know,
month, so
don't
I
think
guess
there's
yes.
one let's try fan damage right here, and then
Abyss was strongest in hell, yep.
Accent
Abyss was the
efficiency.
strongest in
I'm
hell.
just trying to figure out these weaknesses right here.
Do you know Altrix's voice actress? I just looked it up just for you. I got you. Her name is
Thank you,
Yoko
Limit.
Mikasa.
Yoko Ikasa, yeah. That's also
I'm not
Erica.
familiar with her work, but obviously I know that she does Altrix. So.
It's Erica voice actress also.
Mikasa.
So both aunt and niece has the same has
so
the same
we only
voice
have
actress.
ice weakness. Another fight right there. But if I keep doing some Mappa, I can do that. But we also do have Teresa here who can break. And we'll just see if dagger damage will be in effect right there. We'll see if fire is effective. I don't know how well we're going to do with this fight if we can't hit these weaknesses. But we'll also do...
Next time I should really
I think
disable the
light or
notification
wind
when the
probably
stream is on.
safe as maybe one of the weaknesses. So we'll try light. And if light is one of the weaknesses, we'll be pretty good with Odette right here. So we'll give that a go. Use Teresa, yes. Alright, so we broke right there. But dagger is not a weakness either. Watch it be like... Okay, there we go.
Just
Come
same
through,
actress
yeah.
of Miyakiyama.
Also, Viola's VA.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go all in. I'm glad I did Rage and Lumis. Raging...
But I would
sorry,
say though, just
Raging Luminescence
Altrix,
right there.
like just
A little
Altrix.
worse,
I guess like maybe everyone has high
because that is
expectation, but I
very
guess just
funny.
Altrix for Christmas for December isn't like
We could do Grand Port Fury.
isn't
but
that excited.
probably-
Like none of the unit this one is that
let's do
excited for
Grand Port
Christmas.
Fury just for fun,
Sadly,
just so we can show that off. We'll do Altrix's ultimate right here. And then we'll keep doing Millard's ice attack right here. And then why don't we, because she's front, let's do a Master Filch here. There we go. Did some damage. Raging Lumis.
Hmm. Let's have Cyrus, Holly, and Nicola for this example. Cyrus was the hype unit. Everyone was hyping up Cyrus at that point. So Cyrus was good enough with Christmas because like he was the hype unit at that time.
Break right here.
But this year there's no hype unit. Lumis, Millard, or Alrix, neither of them are hype unit.
This is like the one I don't have something right now. But you know what? We'll do
not even a Tadlock even. Like how we fit Tadlock in New Year. Like if we go and try to catch up, right? Tadlock would have been fine this month. We get Tadlock this month, right? And then next year we could next year for January we could do Barcelona, right? And then February we could do Erica. So we can do like hype unit back to back. We can also get even Leon this month. We have so many hype unit we haven't released yet for this month. So sad. But then again, they haven't said anything about the 27 yet, so
one thing I could have done,
I have some hope for them that the 27 is something.
We're not gonna.
I might try something special.
We're not gonna suffer during this fight. Is if I wanted to, I could use Alrix right here. Oh, I could use Alrix right here to provoke, which might be nice. I want to think this ad right here is not gonna be that strong, and also we're doing pretty good in terms of damage, so I think we should be fine. I could do.
I'm getting distracted by the channel list for you.
I can do
Wait,
Lynette's ultimate.
Oh.
We'll keep this.
You know, maybe they should really bring more DPS next time.
Yeah, that enemy is pretty weak.
But I guess it's fine.
There we go. Oh, I forgot to have Alrix do something. Let's just for fun, let's provoke right here. Take command. You know what though? Yeah, we'll take command. And then we will do that, and then we'll do Lynette's ultimate because we're gonna break on this turn. And we'll go with that. Thank you for hanging out, Super.
You know, after someone pointed out that Ringu is like not using a channel skill, this does hurt a bit. Watching this is kind of hurt now.
We took command for no reason, but we will max boost everything here because we will definitely.
But still, it's kind of like. They're overdosing in 3 healers in that team. There's Prim for the healing, there's Ringu. Like, if Ringu is not doing the healing, right? At least let Ringu do the buffing.
But there we go. That should, yeah. Trusty old Odette right there.
I'm used to it, I know.
Thank you so much for hanging out.
It still hurt though, but I'm also kind of used to it. But that's still hurt.
Showed off a little bit of location right there. And so we'll kind of just try to fastly go through it and see where we end up. And hopefully we won't lose our very first round against this fight.
Oh, they absolutely gonna lose. They absolutely gonna lose the first round in this fight.
What I've seen from the community, I've heard go in with a fire team. A fire team is pretty good for bringing down that HP quite a bit.
Fire team is good, but sword team is like for the first few phase, right? Sword team is better.
But I said
the sword is better than fire now in the end. So
and see how we turn out. But all I want to do is I don't want someone to die our very first round. Watch me say that and eat my words, but if we're successful, we're successful. But yeah, when I did it earlier this today with my own version of the game, I was able to last all 20 rounds, which I was very happy about. We're gonna burst up right here first because I'm gonna I'm gonna get Renew out here, and we're going to get our Gracious Prayer on so we can make sure we have some HP. And then I'm also going to do Shower of Roses right here. But yeah, I did find EX promos to be pretty useful here. And then, as you guys can see, we can actually do sword damage right here. And we can also just use some Mappa to...
Slow speed and dagger is probably the easiest,
really
yep.
nice. I was trying to think, like... Could bring Lynette out here.
You know, maybe
sorry,
like once Ian has Erica, it would be easier to fight this boss. Cause it's Erica.
Let's max boost this right here, so we can get some of that effects on right there, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, let's see if our healing can be enough here. I do know one of the mechanics here is you can see above their health meter right there, they have 5 slots, and I believe they get 1 every turn.
I'm pretty sure Champion can one team play this now.
You can take away 2 every time you break the foe.
Not one team clear.
Like a nuke
6
attack,
tons. Actually, yeah, there's one team clear, but like someone beat this wolf in 6 tons. 6 tons.
Possible, because it will likely wipe out.
Because Ringabel and Solon. Solon shenanigan.
Yeah. Octopath Traveler 1 is also on Nintendo Switch, and it's also on PC, and it's on Xbox too. But those are the 3 platforms Octopath Traveler 1 is on. We could provoke with
Someone will cover Sword and Fire, yeah. Santos.
We can do...
Out of curiosity, what unit take over Laura and she's like as a mental defense down backpack with fucking name for?
Well, raise
no one, actually. I can't think of anyone that does that.
Characters right here.
I saw Global Way almost killed one team, like 80% HP gone. Ringabel's looking good then. Okay, Ringabel is weird, okay, because...
Need it the most. And then we also do
Ringabel, his strongest move is his EX skill.
Right,
but the problem is his EX skill has use limit. It can only be used twice per battle.
Too long here.
I would say that at the fight, it's like it only lasts for 1 break. At the fight lasts for 1 break, then I would say that Ringabel is like the best sword DPS right now.
Okay.
But if the fight lasts longer than that, then Ringabel doesn't really fit that. But for a lot of JP WoW, right, Ringabel was like they're doing like that 1 break kill thing anyway, so Ringabel fit that the most.
To hear Alrix say WAPA
it's like he was made to. He was created for the 7 DPS. Wait, no, for the 7 support 1 DPS team comp.
Pretty potent attack right here with 450.
Isn't Ringabel like immortal cheater for the 120 NPC, TGMC? Yep. He can't die for 6 tons, so you can taunt him.
We'll do our new
and use as a tank.
Which Edelgard is great for. And then don't really need any healing here because we have that HP barrier. Yeah. We'll just do heal and ice storm right here because we don't have much other choice right there. And then we probably can bring out Lumis for some more damage right here. I was just trying to see because I don't have EX Lumis myself yet. We'll see if we get her.
Yeah. Oh, you'll get it.
We'll see if we get her. We'll max boost this right here. I know there's a reward for doing it in 3 teams or less, but has anyone done this in 2 teams?
It's possible. Like, I think it's possible to do it. Like,
I do know also...
I think that if you are aware, right, it's possible to do this in 2 teams.
They get a nice little speed boost. So you have to be worried about that too. Which is fun. But yeah, they're going to bring up their shield points now, which will be great. Great for us. I'm just gonna keep doing heal and ice storm so we can have some heals too, even though we already have renew. But yeah, we're gonna keep doing some damage right here.
I hope A2 gets 6-star enhancement before global reprint. Know what took them so long?
Make your tank bleed resistant or something. But yeah, I think we'll last until our next break right here. We'll we'll break one more time, and then we'll do one more full out attack, and then I think we'll call it a end for this fight. Even though we probably could go on longer, just not to spend entire.
I am putting my tech out, yeah.
Because
the thing is, like, most haven't talked, right? It's just like a bunch of new character and a bunch of trailer announcement and like a bit of news about what was coming. But I feel like they can keep it to like an hour at least, including like the gameplay aspect, without like taking this longer. But
yes,
but the only thing that remaining now is the dice roll, and that's it.
We could also do her great.
Are you reading this? I'm waiting for I don't play anymore. I only like log in and sometimes do the story. But I did beat this in GP, but that was when I have Elga, so I guess it's not fair. Like with Elga, the boss isn't that hard of a fight anymore. Like Elga does make this fight super easier to manage.
And we'll do EX Lumis right here. Well, yeah, to be granted though, like this is a very beefy, very beefy foe right here. But yeah, if you do stack up a ton of fire damage, like I used Molu, I used Sarisa, I used Cyrus, I also used EX Primrose for some.
I defeated 3 priests. Do you think I can beat them, honestly? I didn't. I haven't beat any of the level 120 NPC yet.
Damage overall.
Because like I'm not in like desperate need rubies, and I just want to wait till I like the power creep come in and I just like fight them.
Barely shaved the HP bar right there. So always fun, always fun. So but with that being said, we're going to go over here.
Yeah, thank you.
As I switch over to my account, and so we'll show off some fun things there. And we'll do some guidances with everyone. So I hope everyone's excited to see if we can get EX Millard and EX Lumis. And as mentioned before, I hope everyone's enjoying this faulty roof we have in the Tavern Talk right here. That's allowing snow to just fall down on us. But it's nice. We got our sweaters. We're
EX3 far easier, am I guessing?
We're fine.
Sometimes EX3 feel like a chore sometimes, but I guess it is easier.
So we'll go back to
but they also have like million of HP also, so wouldn't feel be enough for them.
Because this is not dev build anymore. This is my only.
Wouldn't feel be enough. What do you mean by that?
For those who are curious, this is currently my main party that I'm rocking for story. I am probably gonna burn both EX Primrose and Renew into this team. I just haven't. I have them, but I just haven't brought them yet. Because what's nice, I do have all these people at level 100.
He does have a lot of dupes.
What I wanted to show off is I wanted to use this team for our photo spot, which I have not done yet.
EX from the 3 NPC.
How that turns out.
It's not like that, okay? The problem is for the 3. Someone was talking about Ken O'Brien, right? Ken O'Brien level 120.
So let's see.
So Ken O'Brien level 120 has this problem, okay? Is that she can disable random skill on your team. Like, she has a status effect that she can just disable some random skill on your team. So if you're unlucky, she can disable Fuel EX, the tank skill. So it's also not that, like,
and you got crowds in the background. But August and Herminia are just chilling by the Christmas tree.
And then eventually when the fight get longer and longer, she disable all your skill until you only have like 2 or 1 skill left.
Anyone else have fun
like,
with
hence
their
it sucks a lot.
photo shoot? Anyone make anything fun with theirs? Certain team of travelers or anything like that?
And the thing is, you don't kill her in 15 turns, she'll wipe out the entire party.
Story characters like Richard and
if the 15 turns limit isn't there, I feel like the boss will be easier to fight, but the 15 turn limit is there.
We'll have to
and you can chain break them. You can chain break someone when your skill get disabled. Like, maybe sometimes you do enough shit to break them before they can go onto the Berserk mode form. But it's the biggest thing that make the Ken O'Brien NPC so hard was that because of the disabled skill thing.
I do remember, I think it was the beach photo that was available in August. I remember with the there's the you can push someone off like. The
And not to
ship.
mention, I
had a fun
think
time with
that
I had, like, LNA try to
you
push
don't have
off,
terminals, then the fight is
Taitos
kind of
and Taitos was,
impossible.
like, terrified.
Because
It was great.
one of her
It's
skill,
canon.
right? Her BP attack is a big magic
Yes,
attack.
for anyone who
It
hasn't checked out the
wipes
photo
out
spot,
all
make sure
defense
you
buff
check
on
it
your
out.
team.
It
It
is
wipes
available
out
to the
everything that
27th.
you have. Like, it
And
wipes
you
out
can
all
receive some
enhancement you have on your
rubies for
team,
doing
and then
that.
just deal like
So
big
I hope everyone
damage.
supports that.
It's like
One other thing I wanted to
it's
show
like
is
kind of like true damage. And the only way to dodge that is to use the terminal's magic mist skill.
And
Is to make the NPC next attack miss.
Doing pretty good right here.
Big
I
AoE
still
damage.
need to do more convictions game board to bring Sarah.
Like, you guys know the BP attack, right? The wolf had that.
Yeah, since it's been a minute
After
since
they
I've
build
shut my
up like
account,
the BP on top of the health bar slowly and slowly.
also, I've been able
But
to bring
Candle
a
Point
lot more
NPC is
travelers
like
here to level
it's an
100 since last time.
It's an
that's
AoE
been fun.
magic damage
I love
that
doing my daily
also
hunts. It's like-
before she does
it's
that,
always
she
fun to
wipe
press
out all
daily
enhancement you have on your team. So all defense buff and stuff.
Yeah.
So you just can't like defense buff that. You had to like find a way to like go past
Yeah,
that.
I did get Primrose.
Which is like only where it now
I
is
got
terminals.
Primrose
I think she also wiped out all berry
You can see
HP
right here
also.
too. We have Edelgard's, Teresa, and Yukes too.
I wish I would make a
It
quality
was
like
really
where
funny.
you can
I
save
think I got,
quality for counter like in party set.
I think I got 2 Yukes on the step 3 of Realms 3, which was pretty
What
funny.
do you mean per encounter? Because we do have party set where they also changed the equipment, but what do you mean by that?
And then when I did the Brilliant Guidance for EX Primrose and EX Tressa, I got like
The fight is rigged
2
for the latest unit to
Yonas.
hard carry, yeah.
And it was really funny is I actually missed
But do
Krauser,
remember, this is
then I
the
got
this is the
Krauser
first
on the
fight
first
after
step
we got the 6-star
of,
system.
Renew's
So maybe
Guidance,
from now on,
which is
all
really
the
funny
boss fight
because
is
the
like
odds are
designed
against
around
you
the
to get
6-star
another
system.
toddler memory for that.
Like maybe it's hard is because most of the character at
somehow
the
we got
time when
Krauser.
they released the Ken
So I was
O'Brien
missing
NPC
Krauser,
was
now I have
just
Krauser.
only 5-star.
And then I know not everyone's done this, but I have all my A4 4-star travelers. So I've done all their traveler stories, and I've gotten all their awakened stones. I still don't have I don't have Serna, I don't have Brigitte, and I don't have
Like for
Kenneth,
example, when
even
you
though I
pick an
could get
account
them.
like Arena of
I don't
Memoirs,
have
it's
Serna
hard to
because I actually
use.
already did her traveler story
there.
during one of the dead builds I used. So I could show
Oh,
up for A4
okay,
on
I
stream.
kinda
So
get it. Is
I'm
it-
not like inclined to
Is
get
it like
Serna too
tower
soon
thing
because I've
where
already
each
done her
tower has like a
traveler story.
separate party
But I
slot?
do
Is
wanna get Brigitte and
that what you
Kenneth.
mean?
But I also do Snow.
The one
I'm
with
excited for
beat the
Jordan
world with
to
2 or 10 with
come out
fun
this week.
Interguard, just got recommended on YouTube.
So I'm looking forward to that. But anyone
I'm not
else
surprised.
got the effort of getting all your A4s for the 4-star travelers? But yeah, I do have Ephraim and I do have Paula. Yes, I have finished all the 4-star traveler stories for the 4-star
Okay, so
travelers I
New
do
Year's and
have.
photo
And I
event.
finished all the 3-star
Like Spice
traveler
arriving
stories,
soon in February.
which has been fun. And then it's really funny. I just have Evelyn is the only 3-star traveler. I don't have that level 60 yet. She's almost there, but she's at level 59.
But still, I guess after chapter 6, you guys will be going on a 2-month story
yeah,
break,
pretty funny.
sadly.
And then for anyone that's wondering, because I recalled today, I'm almost at 1 year when it comes to this game in terms of days logged in. Today was day 354. So
341. Like,
very close, very close. And with that being said, let's do some guidances. So thanks to the Black Friday offers, I was able to get a decent amount of paid rubies. But I'm also going to do, I think we're going to start off with 2 guidances here. And then we'll see if we magically get one of them. We'll chase after one of their step ups, but we'll see where we land first with this. And I also know Limit is going to do some attempts here too. So fingers crossed for everyone. EX Millard, EX Lumis. And if anyone's doing guidances with us here in chat, feel free to let us know how everything's going for you guys too. Yes, I'm very clearly peer pressuring Limit to suffer right now with their guidances.
Oh goodness. Let's guide.
All right, here we
I
go.
am dreading.
It's been a minute since I've done guidances. on my end, so we shall see. Listen, let's manifest that we get more Evelyn so we can bring Evelyn to level 60. Let's just put it out there. There we go.
It's lagging. You know, sometimes when I do the polling, right, I always wonder if... Do a lot of people like go to the step-by-step individually, or do you just press skip 10? Because for me, I don't have the patience to do it individually, so I just skip 10.
Fingers crossed we get 17 more Evelyns during the stream. I feel like for the longest time though, there was just a few 3 stars. I just wasn't getting enough.
Wait, you only forced to work with Richard? Yep.
60.
In JP, where Rat is not used as much anymore, we use Witcher as a breaker now, so we do put the accessory on him.
Pretty reliably. Even with 3 stars, he stays winning. There we go. Limit, it's time for you to react.
Anti 5-star preview. Oh,
if it wasn't Lumis.
Oh, Falco.
Also, I did see some people pointing out on the job training race how Falco looks like a sad boy compared to everyone else, and I hope everyone appreciated that. But yeah, Falco's on the job training race photo. But yeah, I was not expecting him to get even a 4.5 star here, but there we go. We got Falco. I think this will be A1 for Falco, which will definitely be worth it, and so that's pretty exciting. Yeah, because I think I only have him at A0 right now.
Let's see.
Let's see.
It'll show up. I just need you to glow. I just need you to glow. I need you to glow for the love of everything.
I can't see that.
Yeah, not first that guy with
with
that Falco right there.
Falco's my favorite
I
spike for a
was
while.
it was taking a minute for that ring to show up.
Oh, it does.
Hey, I don't think I'm seeing
it's the one.
gold, but I'm seeing some blue.
Yeah, we got some blue. Ah, let me see. Oh,
did they go gold?
It went gold. Okay,
Oh, I got someone.
Let's see if I can do this. Gritsky, just work with me.
You know, I kind of feel bad for. Wait, Dan, I got one. I kind of feel bad for like Limit. Like maybe like Jamila, but that's a 4.5 star.
Sorry, I don't know why. Yeah. Do you already have
A goal was a guarantee 5 though.
I did, but I got a guide stone, which I will then turn into shards, in which I will redeem for Richard.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
Is it Lumis?
Ultra. Wait, no, that's not it.
We got
When I say that, it sounds like it. I thought it sounded like the. I thought it sounded like Yoko Hikasa. I guess it's just Viola.
I will take it.
Fabio, get off my screen.
I definitely wish he's sweet. It sounded like Yoko Hikasa, but I guess not.
You have to let us know when you get Jose.
Oh wait, this is Yoko Hikasa.
I don't know if this will show up or not. I don't know who.
It's fame.
Oh,
it's blue.
You got
Lumis. It's Lumis.
You got EX Lumis.
Yo! Let's go!
Okay, so I just noticed now, but Viola has the same voice actress as Alrix. That's why I was like mistaken for Alrix. It sounded like Yoko Hikasa.
You got Jamila and you got EX Lumis.
Let's go. I will take.
Let's go.
Finally, my luck is turning around.
But congrats, Limit. That's really nice to see.
Thank you.
I watched you on She's Got Electric stream so many times I can recognize Viola.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Let me tell you.
The Erica stream for both of us was like, it was such fun times.
That's that Limit luck. Let me please.
It's sad that we're losing more and more content creator lately, though.
Finally, I want you to know every time I pull on stream, it's never a good thing. When Dan pulls on stream, he gets every unit under the sun.
All right.
But it's okay. It's okay.
I do have 600. Well, I have a little bit more than 600, but I do have 600 free rubies. Do you guys think we should continue with this, or do you think we should hop into EX Millard? I was going to do, regardless, I think a full
Money can
round of
someone
one
Elga
of
come out.
them,
I hope you can look on that. I remember you assisting me in getting 8 for Elga. I will never forget that. So thank you.
If we land either of them. Because it would be nice if we do, because then I can just go after the other. But we shall see.
Now I gotta redeem some stones.
Alrix
Just cancel on.
arriving
You don't
this
have to pack the
Wednesday.
game at all.
And Jordan Durand are two, who are 2 new 4 stars.
Let me look at Lumis.
Speaking of content creator, what happened to Octopath Google
Do you
Sheet? Am I
have,
updating
have you gotten
anymore?
regular Lumis yet?
Something happened, so we changed up the sheet
So
to a new
one
one.
really fun thing for those.
Hey, go
I
to the
know some
Discord,
people might
right?
know
We
this.
we have a new one managing now. The old one
Nice.
got messed up.
Is if you do
for,
get an EX Traveler and you don't have the original Traveler.
I'm not sure if
let's
it's
say
fair
you
or
do get
not,
EX
because
Lumis and you don't have Lumis. Once you get that, once you have at least regular Lumis or EX Lumis, you can do your Traveler story. So even if you don't have regular Lumis, you can do
maybe it's fine to
Lumis'
say. I don't
Traveler
think there should
story
be any
if you do
problem
have
saying
EX Lumis,
this.
which is really nice. I know that might have been.
So
really
it showed the
confusing
original
to
Google
but I'm
Sheet
sure
that we
most
used
people
to
understand
update
why
the
this is
JP
different.
character
The
info
same
and all of
applies
that.
for Millard and,
One of
EX
our
promos,
sheet
vice versa,
contributor,
if you get any of those travelers, and you don't have
not sure I should name drop him or not, but
you can now do
he
your travelers
kind of
story.
like Roxas, yes, Roxas.
So, pretty nice.
So yeah, fine, might as well. So Roxas, like, he went rough, like he went. How do you say it? He went rogue. It's rogue, right? So he went rogue and he locked the sheet permission from everyone, so it's kind of like ruined it. So luckily, someone made a backup copy. So what we're using now is the backup copy, and Roxas got taken out from the permission because he was the one that caused the problem.
Oh wow! I already. I was like, how many shards do I have? I already have 11,237.
But why?
Shards. Now we're good for
because
now.
Discord drama. I think it's best for me not to say it, but if you go to Discord, right, you'll probably find details
let's
for
EX Millard
the drama.
right here. So at the very least, we can see if we can get guaranteed EX Millard right here, and see how we go.
Since I got some.
But still, regardless of what happened, he still messed up the entire sheet for the entire community, though. So it's kind of wrong to do that. So.
If we do get EX Millard within these first 2 steps, I'm willing to jump on to EX Lumis. But otherwise, I think we will go full in for EX Millard right here.
Fabio just wants to be loved. Then you love him. Don't appear in my polls. You just pulled him? Okay, congrats.
You just pulled him? Congrats.
That's step 5. I mean, you still got him. So. That was so delayed, it was funny. Hmm. No events giving away. I don't believe there's any events giving away awakening shards. You just have to trade in your old extra awakening stones to get your shards. Which I was very surprised myself. I'm like, why do I have almost 12k shards? But no, we'll take that. I tried to get EX Millard, but I got A14 Corn instead. Listen, it's okay. Just, you know, trade in his extra stones. You'll be fine. I'm sorry that happened to you, though. It happens to the best of us.
I can have that thing is such a waste of rubies on the EX a lot. Maybe, but then again, maybe like Dan do spend a lot, so it's fine.
You got A14 Corn instead. Why not aim for A15? You never know.
Oh, someone.
話は聞かせてもらった。
Viola!
Okay, I think this is A4 Viola.
Oh,
otherwise,
Viola.
otherwise it might be A5 Viola. I was like, I had a feeling it might have been Viola again, and I like wanted to
But it's not over.
see, yeah, but it's not over yet. Yeah, all the Violas. Yeah, at the very least, I do have A4 Viola in the bag now. So thank you, EX Millard, for being so generous with the Violas. Your big red bag. I was gonna say I have Millard A4 and I have Theo A4.
CS Millard has a useful global with the buff. 15% damage up, but that's it, I guess.
Scarecrow is actually the only one I've only gone once. I don't even have him like an A1. He still sets an A0. I think I have Gilderoy A1, Fior at A2. Yeah. X Miller probably even more luck, yeah. We don't know ourselves about any more releases for Octopath Traveler 1 in regards to the platform.
Dang it.
But maybe in the future. Just we don't have any information. Fior and Gilroy A4. You're still missing Viola and Miller.
You can get Viola from the shop, mind you.
Yeah.
If you really want it.
Yeah, and then after this guide, I do want to clarify one thing for you guys regarding our slides, because I've heard there's been some questions about it.
Millard, Lumis, EX, and GV Genpo, they're not. They're limited unit.
Yeah, we love all of our Violas. Yes, we got 2 more guides until we get that guaranteed EX Millard, so we'll get to that in a second. Bear with me. I'm gonna go here, and it's gonna be actually.
You think that once COTC would inevitably reach US, then make an offline version? I'll be honest here. For the EN version, no, but for the JP
so
version,
I know there were some
yes.
questions about the special holiday login.
Reason being is that I heard that the Bravely Default there was a Bravely Default gacha in JP that only lived for a year and then got shut down, and yet that game is still got an offline version. So I was thinking that if that game got an offline version, then JP's COTC would get one too.
Rubies, and the 150 gold guide zones.
Hopefully they do it for EN too, but I'm not sure they will though.
So all the bonuses that will be arriving then are right there on the slide, just to clarify. So we have 2 more guides. 2 more guides. Let's see if we can get that that EX Millard on step 5. I feel like
you probably get 3 of them.
Yeah.
Are you expecting Anaden collab with JP? I won't be surprised since Anaden already collab with us, right? So if Anaden collab with us, then we might collab with Anaden then. And that would be our first ever collab that would be non-square, because I don't think Anaden is square, so.
Anyone end up getting both EX Millard and EX Lumis?
Let's say just from our gacha like an assembly line. Yeah, like we got let's say we got Ever Crisis, and then we also got the new Kingdom Hearts gacha. We got a lot of gacha from Square Enix, so.
Do you have much hunters?
Honestly, not many. Just well, I think 3 come to mind. I have EX Tressa. I have, I believe, Zonta.
Yeah.
And I guess EX Lumis now.
I think I have all of them except for EX Lumis currently.
Alright, that's about to change some way somehow.
Well, I mean, I can't get EX Lumis on the step up. It's only EX Millard.
Nah, you're gonna get 3.
Well, if you look at my
On
screen,
Millard.
if you look at my screen,
I don't
Oh,
think.
Alvin.
I think this is A4. I think this is A4 Elfin for me.
You know, I'm kind of excited for JP right now because
so,
usually when New Year arrives, right, we get some super good unit.
And Cyrus,
So
that's my
last
A4
year,
of
for the first year for JP, we got Darion, and for the second year, we got Elga.
We'll take that
So I'm
Elfin.
wondering who
And
is
Elfin
our
got
big
a
unit
Viola-
for
we got a few
the
Violas.
third years. My
and
prediction
we
is
got
that
Falco
it will
so far.
probably be an Octopath 2 character. So I'm guessing either Casti or Hikari. Hikari or Casti. Celestial unit? Yep. It's a big unit. So Darion was the... So for New Year, we get a unit. Almost
That's a
guaranteed.
good question. And
And I'm guessing it's a Celestial unit.
Some of
And
you
it's
might correct
probably
me,
an
I
Octopath
don't
2
think
character.
I got Jose.
So I'm guessing it's
far.
either Hikari or
Um,
Casti for New
But we
Year.
did get Connie.
Oh, I'm sure the chat would have definitely let us know if we got Jose. So
When's JP New Arena again? Next
Alright.
week. I will be streaming it. I will be definitely streaming the
And
arena
then just
next
for you
week.
guys, I will do.
Not sure how hard it will
One
be, but
more,
I want to get the new character. Like Millard look really
Alright.
cool.
Let's see if we get EX Lumis. At the very least.
Oh, it's
we'll
a going
get EX
yellow.
Millard right here.
Cassie will Critter X3.
The best thing though, I'm maybe trying to manifest this, but
Freaking off.
doesn't happen.
You know,
the best thing though is when
I
you
was
do
thinking
stuff that has a
maybe
guaranteed
I'm not sure if
traveler,
Square will ever do
and
this,
you get
but
another 5-star traveler.
maybe
before then.
you can
It's
just
like the greatest,
increase the universal damage cap for the game. Because like in JP right now, it has so much stuff that hit damage cap, right? And almost every single new character come with like some form of damage cap up in something, right? I don't think like the current cap's enough anymore, so maybe like increase it by 1,000 something.
There
I
we
need
go.
that stream. I
Listen,
used to stream when
we're doing
I'm
those
probably new
Evelynns.
house
I think I can
weapon
win Evelynn.
Matt. Wait, what
I
do you
think I
mean
can
by
win
that?
Evelyn's level 60.
Yes, who is it? Joshua.
Okay.
I know that many.
Wow. First of all,
It's the way he's
I
speaking and
wanted
what
to
he said
know
is definitely
that
Joshua.
Joshua is like one of the 4 or 5-star travelers I don't have. So
7-digit life for any JP.
very much welcome. And obviously, happens before EX Millard. We manifested it.
Oni-chan daisuki guy.
Speaking of though,
That's not
it's not gonna happen for this guy because this guy's almost over. But maybe I'll manifest this. Speaking of holiday travelers, I actually don't have Nicola. She's like the traveler I'm probably like personally missing the most. Is I don't have Nicola. Like I still don't have her. So manifesting that maybe I'll finally get her. But I don't have her. I don't have her. I don't have Cecily. I don't have EX Sophia. I don't have Dorothea.
Free Nicola and Saracen
Those are
JP
the
right
ones
now, yep.
I can name.
If anyone
And
interested,
Joshua
JP
would
is
have
also
been
giving out
happy to
100
this.
people to all
I
play right now
just
if you're a
got
new
Joshua
player.
here.
So if anyone hasn't started JP yet, it's
Is it
the
2v0
perfect
Joshua
time to start JP with
and-
all the new
We
unit
got
they're giving out right
Falco.
now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
and a Falco.
yeah, we got Falco too.
That's 5-5-star
And
travelers.
an
there.
Elfin too.
Oh wait,
If you can
right.
count
Say,
Elfin, yeah.
My bad. For
So there
the
we
one
go.
out in chat.
We got Joshua.
Oh,
It was so
Yokata.
funny when Joshua happened. I was
Oh,
like, "Is this
Millard.
EX Millard? Like, are we already there?" And no, we got Joshua instead.
Hello Motion Millard. Wait, what do you mean by hello?
So yeah, that's 2 new travelers. And then some awakened stones from some other favorite 5-star travelers we have here. I already have like Viola at level 100, so
I still
and
have
also
time,
Elfin
sorry,
too,
Sally.
So
Ah.
mostly bring those travelers to another awakened, basically.
I was playing JP back then, got great pool as well. The
There we
language
go.
barrier is too much for me.
We got Joshua.
Ah,
EX Millard had Joshua in his bag. You can't keep him away with this. Let me face it. But hey, let's.
It's okay. Listen, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I got Lumis. That's
And you
okay.
got Jamila.
Yeah, that. Well, Yeah, I guess. But I got Lumis. We're fine. Everybody's happy. We got what we wanted. Okay.
All right. Actually, though, I was actually not even going to do them because, like I said previously, my travelers are.
There's so much to do in JP Critical Overacting. Yeah, you don't have like. I feel like you want to play JP, at least enjoy the experience. You do need to know at least some level of Japanese knowledge, but I guess you don't have to. I guess it's more rough then.
The crappy cake hunt goes away. Yeah, so this is going to be the last guidance for today. We're going to do this guy 10, and fingers crossed.
Should I roll for new Memory Traveler or save for the 2-step for Primrose? Primrose, and Primrose. Honestly, if Primrose was made into a memory unit, I don't even mind. EX is very strong. And Alrix isn't that strong, so...
We shall see.
Why am I scared? Why? I suddenly just got scared seeing the ring.
Yeah, either 4-star or 4.5-star, maybe. But you never know. We did get a 4-star there, so we'll see. My friendship is on the line with the summon. Listen, it might go limits way. We might still be able to be friends after this guidance, if there's no luck and order here. We got Barad! Who I still hold as one of my favorite 4-star travelers. I actually really liked his memoir with
So the next banner is like a selector with 6,000 rupees. 4,800 is a step up.
We got
But yes, it's like a selector, so I want to ask if I have
we can still
I have Rinyu, Richard, the 3 master. I want to ask, I have Rinyu, Richard, and the 3 master, and I restore all chapter 3.
Yes, so Alphin A4.
It's up to it's the previous question, okay.
Okay.
So we got Dreamer's Medicine Box. And then yes. I actually have 2, but we'll bring Viola to.
I guess if anything, Solon's the one character. I guess.
To
U10.
U10. So I only have it at 4 right now, so I'd have to upgrade that quite a bit if I want to do that. But it is an option. And then
I guess like you go for Prim, you also want to go for Solon since you already have Rinyu.
This will be his A1, which will be really nice. Because I think I only have him. Yeah, I only have him at level 85. So it's always nice when you get that 100 Awakening Stones too, so we can limit break him a bit. So that's always nice.
Where's Morbius again?
Bring him up to level 87.
If I remember right, he's a villain from Paradise Story, I think. He's like a small villain from
I think
Paradise, like a Traveler Story.
But pretty good guidance is there. We got our EX Millard. We got our very first Joshua. Oh, actually, just for you guys, listen, I'm only 20 away. Just for you guys, we'll burn Evelyn to level 60. So that's always fun. Also, I know some people might be envious. I'm a saver when it comes to Gold Guide Zones. I just want to show you, I have 2,800 right now. And usually I only spend them if I'm spending less than 100 to bring a character to the next level. Otherwise, I'm patient for the most part. I'm patient and I don't spend my Gold Guide Zones so freely. I actually save most of them for ultimates when it comes down to that. But my favorite thing is I'll always use Gold Guide Zones if there's only like 7 Gold Guide Zones left to bring them up to like the next level. Then I'll just be like, it's worth it. Otherwise, I do hoard my
A5 EX Prim.
But
That's like completely maxed out, and not to mention the A4 is good too.
Level 80 to level 100, which is really good. I'm just a bit more patient. So as you can see with EX Primrose and some other characters like EX Fior and stuff like that, keeping them in the low 90s right there. But I do like to bring all the travelers if I can to level 92, and so I'm going to work on bringing these travelers to level 92, so I can get that extra influence from all of them, which will happen eventually. But it's nice to have some other characters that can level up a bit now. But yeah. You got 7,000? Do you not just use your Gold Guide Zones at all? yeah, I do hoard mine. I know I've seen other people too who like have like 10 gold guide stones on them always because they're always spending them on next upgrade, which is totally great and fine. I like to save mine when possible. So, we're going to do a dice roll, and we're also going to review the roadmap. But before we do any of that, let's just quickly, briefly recap our slides here. And then we'll head into doing both of those. So let me just get my slides back to the beginning so we can recap. Okay, there we go. So as all of you guys know, both EX Millard and EX Lumis came out last week, and so we detailed some of the notable buffs that EX Millard did receive here. And so as you guys can see, everything in the red here
the pay pad
is,
in
what was
JP really
added,
good.
or what was changed.
The pay pad,
for his
well,
exclusive buffs.
they're not like
we did
explicitly
hear in chat
pay. You
here,
can get it for
from
free
most
too,
people
but
that, they are very
they are
buffs.
a lot of them are good.
Listen, we
but
got
there are also
ourselves
some
an
good
EX
free ones
Millard, so
too.
we
So-
can experience all the glory ourselves. Yes, I hope everyone's enjoyed.
But yeah, most of the
the
pay pad and
review of
JP are
EX
really
Millard and
good.
EX Lumis.
But the free one is
And
good
they will be
too. So it's not like they
available
so
from,
it's not like
the
they
6th,
super
which is last
mandatory.
week, until the 27th. So you still have more than 2 weeks right now to be able to obtain them, if you are looking to pick them up. In addition, we did announce that the job training race recently
It's
went
the
out today.
50% ultra
If
from
you
the free
haven't already
pad.
seen.
Yep.
So yes, the job training race.
It's from the one of the very first pad you got. It's from the White Cat.
12 p.m. PST. So that will be open a few hours after the race has actually, not the race, but the actual towers themselves have ended, in case you still need to submit your video entry. But yes, we do have this going on, and you guys have about 3 weeks to enter. So there's a considerable amount of time to take in the stock about entering and to get ready. And yes, we got both Viola and we got Felco during our guidances here, so it felt very fitting to get both those travelers there. And then moral of the stream as we spread around the information, reading is fundamental. So PSA, as always, just to note, if you're unaware, do make sure that you pay attention to the in-game notices, because the in-game notices will have all the information that you will want to know, including the delivery dates for races, including the Re2 race, which those rewards will be delivered next week. And the rewards for the job trainer race will arrive on January 24th. So very nice, and a little PSA right there. So our mods for the Discord, for the community Discord and the community Reddits don't have to constantly answer those questions. Reading is fundamental. It's the new meta. Yes, it's the new meta. Reading is the meta of the game. And then most excitingly, we did announce Alrix is the next Traveler Memories that will be arriving this week on the 13th. And so yes, the Lord and Commander of Grandport and
I guess the real big unit is not for Christmas, it's for New Year
will be
then.
arriving as a new traveler. And they are a warrior that can strike sword, axe, and dark.
Which means that next month should be and next month would be very good though, because next month is also the half anniversary for EN.
Support skills right here: Prestige of the Stormy Seas.
Almost guarantee either Barcelona or Alrix next month. Almost guarantee.
It will also lower SP consumption by 20% when Alrix is in the front row at full HP. So really nice support skill right there for the front row, as long as you do have her at full HP. And then, as noted, with some of her other skills like Dark Moon, she will.
Isn't it February the 1.5 year any?
And that's
The game is the game will release on July, end of July, right? So the game anniversary is end of July. So I think it's
really nice.
it's the end of January.
Showed off Summon Wappa, which is one of my favorite skills in the game.
Is Alrix any good or saver for?
Alrix
is she's just a tank. She's a very tank. But I feel EX exists, so she isn't that good.
Which is really nice.
Or rather, she is good, but like there's better unit than her. I hope they won't throw Lavina into Barcelona to make it a triple.
So yes, Alrix will be featured on Step Up.
You know, that's kind of like one way to scope. That's kind of, I mean, it's fine as long as like they keep it separate. But like if they do that and they all share the same banner, then for the people that want Barcelona dupe, it will be super painful for them. So hopefully, like even if they put Lavina in, just don't do it like all in one, like all three in one. Do it separate banner.
This Wednesday, we do have Jorn, who's a dark elemental warrior, and we do have Durand, who is a light elemental thief. And we did see quite a bit of excitement for both of them, and we have heard quite a bit that Jorn's A4 is really good. And so I know there's a lot of excitement for these two travelers to come and make their way. As noted, Jorn is a 4-star Dark Elemental Warrior. For a warrior, he can deal some pretty potent physical sword damage, and he can also cast Magic 2. And if it's a support skill, he will deal 20% more damage to broken foes. Meanwhile, Duran can snatch HP with many of his Dagger battle skills and can deal elemental light damage.
It's saving Lavina for that one, yeah.
Single foe twice. Both these travelers,
I have like a morbid thought, right?
And you can trade
but I doubt this will actually happen. But with how late Lavina is, what happened? Like, how would people react if Lavina end up in the pay shop?
Go.
Because I feel like Nina Lana at this point might as well end up in pay shop eventually.
Listen,
or even worse, just being forgotten on in general. But what if Lavina also end up in the pay shop?
In addition, there'll be some login bonuses.
Do you think a lot of people will be angry about that?
Rubies on the 13th, and then throughout the rest of the week, you'll be able to obtain orbs, bronze.
It would definitely be right.
Wisdom orbs, gold. In addition, there'll also be 2 new memoirs that arrive on the 13th. There'll be Memoirs of Alrix, and then there'll be Heroes of the Harbor, Teresa and
I don't get it. Like, add them. It's not that hard to add to the Gen pool. Like, make them exclusive to the pay shop or something I never get. If you want to profit off the character when no one would pull for them, right?
We did note in the JP version.
It's like it doesn't hurt to have a pay shop for it.
In 2 separate parts. Because this is basically a super side chapter.
Like for Chrome, right? The people that are strictly free to play will still use the free rubies to pull for Chrome. So there's that, and the people who don't want to pull for Chrome will still pay the money for the $3 Chrome. So I still don't get it why they make an exclusive thing. It's just so strange.
On stream, that trailer was only for part 1. And
the same for Nina too. I feel like Nina has more fan than Chrome. So the people who doesn't want to spend, right, or they can't spend because of like the region issue, right, and they want Nina, right? It's kind of like screw over for them.
But yes, the trailer will.
The people who doesn't care about that, then $18 Nina is pretty good too.
Part 2 will be available on the 20th. So I hope everyone is looking forward to that. In addition, we do have the
maybe like the best compromise in between is just that you don't need to run a banner for them. Just add them to the Gen pool so they're not exclusive to the pay shop only.
People have noted.
Nina a good DPS, right? Better than Brim. Yep, better than Brim.
And you can equip.
She's on par with Xenia, but Xenia most of the time is slightly better.
Their effects later, but they're 30%.
But they will get power creep by the Dorena eventually. So
opponent against Healthines, which is really nice.
And the trainer's not that far away, because if I remember right, after Leon, it should be Kennedy. So after Leon, we got Kennedy for our next Sacred Place unit. And after Kennedy is the trainer. So the trainer isn't far away. She's only like 2 Sacred Place unit away from being the next one.
200 rubies. You will be able to receive wisdom orbs for the first 3 steps along with those guidances. So for step 1, it will provide a bonus 100 wisdom orbs bronze. Step 2 will provide a bonus 50 wisdom orbs silver. And step 3 will provide a bonus 5 wisdom orbs gold. In addition, step 4 will provide a guaranteed 4.5 star or higher traveler. And so basically with step 4, you're guaranteed a 4.5 star or a 5-star traveler in slot 10. It's just a 4.5 star traveler or higher. And then for step 5, you will receive a guaranteed 5-star traveler. Each step will provide 10 Sacred Knight fragments 2023. With 200 Sacred Knight fragments, you can exchange them for a chance encounter traveler sacred seal of your choice. So this can be a sacred seal for any 5-star traveler that's available in chance encounters as of the 2.6 update on the 20th. So this will also include the likes of EX Primos, EX Tressa, Edelgard, Teresa, and Ukes, who will all be added to the chance encounters pool on the 20th. So you can look forward to that. And as we noted, you'll only be able to receive 1 sacred seal. For
now Prim is power equipped by herself. I had to think if I want to bring Prim without Continental her EX,
one sacred seal for Cyrus, not 2. If you do trade your 200 Sacred Knight fragments for a sacred seal. And so yes, you'll be able to potentially receive up to 2 sacred seals for specific travelers if you do complete all 8 rounds, along with all the guaranteed 4.5 star or higher and 5-star travelers that you do get on step 4 and step 5 if you do all 8 rounds. So pretty worthy free ruby step up that's going to be featured from the 20th until January 3rd. And then on the 20th, as we noted, there's a 2.6 update as a whole. That will include Bestower of All Chapter 6, which will include both Part 1 and Part 2, the Sacred Knight's Guidance, new soul weapons, the Abyssal weapons, new Memoirs, Top Rank Town, Kenneth and Cardona, and Young Hunter, Ashlyn, and Paula. New Chance Encounters, which, as we mentioned before, will be Ukes, Sarisa,
Oh, you got Senya already.
X promos.
If you got Senya, you probably don't need Ina then.
And then Wake and Stone Exchange editions, there'll be Eleonora, and there'll be Richard. So yes, you can burn your Richard to U10 if you haven't already, because most people will say it's very much worth doing so with the Wake and Stone Exchange. In addition, there will be a new set of special tasks that will be available from 2023, which will be available from the 20th until January 1st. You'll be able to receive up to 150 rubies and 10 Traveler Sacred Seals for having the Master of All storyline finished. In addition, there'll be some other rewards as noted on the slide, and you'll be able to receive 20 Gold Guide Stones daily, completing 3 tasks. And then, as noted previously, clarified, there will be a special holiday login bonus. And so on the 24th, you'll be able to receive 150 rubies and 150 Gold Guide Stones. They will be as two separate letters that you'll be able to receive. One containing the 150 rubies and one containing the 150 Guide Stones. Everyone that logs in on the 24th will be able to receive that.
Senya is level 80 and 80.
One more thing on the way.
80 is fine, you can just like use Guide Stone later.
There will be a Hunt Guide Stone promotion for all travelers from the 1st of 2024 until the 10th of January 2024. So you can bring your favorite travelers to the next level with a special Hunt promotion. I might run my EX Millard and Joshua through it so I can get them up a bit. So looking forward to that. And then, as we noted, we do have our Tavern Talk on January 8th, which will be at 2 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. UTC. This will be our very first Tavern Talk of 2024, as we share some exciting details for early and mid-January. And then, as noted, for any other announcements and content on the way between now and January 8th, we ask that you stay tuned to our socials and for in-game notices for any news in regards to other updates that are on the way. And I think that's it. I think we recapped everything there. Yeah, and then we had some fun with gameplay and guidances. So yes. With that being said, another trailer. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to go here.
The one time where I wish they weren't kidding. Well, you know, it would have been nice.
Yes, so we are going to head into doing our dice roll. And you know what? It's our last stream of the year. maybe we can do some 8-sided dice.
Yo?
How about that? Not another trailer, Lacey, but we get another dice roll with our 8-sided dice. How's that sound? We'll definitely try to aim to get a 7 or 8 right here. So we'll see our luck. Usually we're lucky, but not always. Listen, we got a 7 here. And we got 3 here. I'm going to give this another roll. We'll see what we get. But we'll go with that 7.
You know, sometimes I wonder if they are like required to have the stream run over 2 hours or something. Because I genuinely do think that everything that happened in the stream can be kept to an hour. Well, an hour and 30 at max. But 2 hours is really too long for that, I think.
Alright, we'll go with that. That sounds good. We'll go with a lovely 75. The numbers are so small, I'm like actually making sure that's what it says. But yeah, we'll go with a lovely, from like my angle looking down, we'll go with a lovely 75 for this week's Tavern Talk. We'll take those. So here, let's do, as always, want to get a screenshot. My thumb is not showing up, but we'll pretend it's there. I want to get a screenshot for socials.
I should have say, if Sayo was here, this would have been way much better. Sayo make the whole vibe like it make a the vibe with Sayo is like more fun, I guess.
I will grab it.
It's like Sayo has an energetic vibe to her.
from the VOD. For some reason, my computer was not screenshotting that.
Ah, I miss
So
you.
anyway, I will get that from the VOD, but we will have those go out this Wednesday. So yes, I hope everyone's looking forward to 75 rubies. And then in addition, I just want to review the roadmap here before we do wrap up. As you guys can see, we are nearing the 2.6 update, which will be arriving next week, along with Bestower of All Chapter 6, which is considered to be part 2. Well, actually, it'll be the last.
Did you get a promotion? I think so.
So we do have that. And as noted, we do have the Happy Holiday and photo event.
Lumis great with Sayu and Dan was perfect.
We do have
Sayu and Dan was perfect.
special tasks that will be going on throughout the month. And we did have Elite Training Floor 1 debut last week, and we know everyone's been having fun with that. But as you guys can see, there still is a New Year's and photo event noted here on the roadmap. In addition, there is the 1.5 anniversary new story content, which is not too far away off now, just putting it out there. And then
by the way, I wonder, right? If you guys look on the roadmap and look at the chapter 7 for Bestower of All, right? You get what the picture is trying to depict over there?
Yes.
It's just like a white background with something. Like, is it easy to tell what is depicted on there?
We are nearing the 1.5 anniversary. We are nearing it. So I hope everyone is excited as we get closer to that. And I hope everyone is excited for our very first stream of 2024 in early January on the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, as always, thank you for everyone that hung out with us today. Really appreciate it.
Probably the boss. I guess it is a hard to depict then.
For today. And this is our last Tavern Talk of 2023. So,
Start Screen Flame, I have it. Yep, it's a Start Screen Flame.
Of support, everyone who's
it's a Start Screen Flame, but this time we got another change to it. Got a change to it based on what happened in the story, so.
A great rest of their 2023.
It's also my favorite one too because it's a really beautiful color.
Stay good. Hope everyone has a great series of few weeks before we see everyone again on January 8th. And yes, it is magically snowing in this tavern. It's fun. It's great. It's a little chilly in here. I don't think next time we'll have snow, but it felt right today to have a little snow. So
don't worry, the new one is fun. So at the
and yes, with that being said, thank you everyone as always, and we will see everyone.
Before it was white screen and blue flame, yes. And now we got dark screen and black flame.
Bye now.
Bye.
Eventually we'll also get dark screen and blue flame. It's my favorite iteration on the main screen. Okay. In a stream, I will say this. Ahem. So for next week, JP will release the Milgari Cup. She will be our first arena unit in Celestia, and it will be a Memoirs from the background of it. And I will definitely be streaming it because I'm very excited for it. So, hopefully you guys look forward to that too. But after that, I should not rest now, and I'll make my Alrix video later. So thank you for watching, and bye bye!